All right. Hello, everybody. Good day. Welcome back to some more Skyfactory 4 today, in hopes of successfully hitting the last advancement that I've never had. So if you've been hanging out here for a little bit, you'll notice that I've been trying to get this advancement for a very long time. Today, we're going to give it a shot. First of all, we'll say hello to everybody. Let's see. Hi, Pixelated's here. Hi, Gamer. Yeet Lord, good day. Yerbs, always a pleasure to see you. Muttley as well. Hope you're all doing well. Enjoying your Valentine's Day. That's right, it was Valentine's Day, wasn't it? Forgot. I didn't forget this Valentine's earlier. I forgot that it is now. See, I'm all over the place. Today, we're going to try to get this nuclear fusion reactor up and running. So we'll see how well that goes. I've spent literally the last hour or two. Oh. Hey, Traco! Awesome sauce! Thank you very much. Traco has renewed again. Thank you very much. Ooh, got the green dice going on there. Very nice. Welcome back. I spent the last couple hours troubleshooting this damn Flux network and trying to figure out what was going wrong. So, I was having a problem with the Flux network. As you can see, it's working, but half of my ports were working and half of them were not. I tried breaking them and setting new ones in there, but when I would do that, a different one would stop working. Worst of all, oh, by the way, I moved this portal from where I had it yesterday because I've been going back and forth to here so much. Oh, was that Molly? Got tested. The COVIDs. It sucks. It sucks. I understand. And Yerbs, room is spinning, so not doing great. Well, obviously the room's not spinning for fun reasons, so I'm sorry to hear that as well. I got our second reactor up and running today. I went ahead and fired it up early off camera because I wanted to try to get some power built up for the reactor tonight. And that was when Draven realized these reactors were not putting any power in. See, they're putting input. The input was 0 on both of these reactors. And the battery, the thing we're using to store the power downstairs, this thing, which I forget what it's called, this thing. Whatever this is, induction matrix, was not going up. Now, as you can see, it is going up now. I kind of figured out what the issue was. And it all came down to this one right here. I needed disable limit on, but surge mode had so much power going in and it was prioritizing it for some reason. And so it wasn't going anywhere. It wasn't pulling the power in at the rate that it could. Once I turned the surge mode off on just this one, everything else started working. And everything else started putting power in there and generating and working because these things were sitting here full of power. And I couldn't get power to go in anything. So instead of this going up 1 decimal point every 5 to 10 minutes, it's going up slow but steady. So that's good because I'm sure that's going to get wiped away pretty quick when I turn on all of the other ports we're going to use today. Let's see, it was negative COVID. A cold set on your ears of all places. Oh yeah, that sucks. That'll blow your center of gravity easy. So yeah, finally got the second reactor. And we can actually look at it now. You can see this one's nicer. Looks better. That's such a cool visual. I wish you could see it easier. It's a really nice visual in there. I like the way that looks. On the other, unless you use this glass, you can only see it a little bit, and you can only use a little bit of glass in here. So it hides a lot of this unless you're just standing here staring right at it. But 2 of them up and running. This is where I was doing some Flux testing in a second network and trying to see what I could figure out what was going on there. All right. So, everything is running at max efficiency. Everything is producing power and sending power and putting power and the things with the power. Quickly as this is making it, it is sending it out. So it's sitting on 0 of 4 bajillion. So, yeah, always just finding that one little glitch. Instead of using portals in a portal room up top, I changed my mind. I'm going to use that for something else. Like I said, I took the portal that was here and made it for down here just because I was constantly having to fly back and forth. It made way more sense. And when I'm upstairs, I'm going back and forth. I just have a little doorway that makes it easier to go in and out. Hey, Trico, what's up? It's going all right. We're hopefully going to get this fusion reactor up and running today. After hours of troubleshooting, I finally have it relatively set up. Let's talk about today's events. We've already got fuel going into this thing. The fuel is here. The fuel has been supplied. This has been running, the game has been running for about 8 hours, even when I wasn't here. Just building up fuel and resources and all that kind of stuff. This number's not going up. That's a concern. Okay, that number's going up. Maybe it's just going real slow. 949. We'll come back in a minute. And this one is going up, so that's good. 949, right? I did say 949. Now it's 349. Okay. It is going up. It's just very slow. Yeah, there it is. Hopefully, there should be more than enough fuel there. The coolant, hopefully, we should have a lot of that. I mean, we're on 246 million, so hopefully that'll work. I sure can. Sure can. Let's go in there and take a look at mine real quick. No, HTPE. Which one's HTPE? That's it. The core thing went much better than I'd expected. So it's all right. Yeah, everything's okay. Thank you, though. I appreciate you asking. To eject the ethylene. So, all right. So, pressurized reaction chamber, ethylene. Here we go. So, first of all, the big thing to remember is you have to use a pressurized tube here. You can't use a fluid extractor because it's putting a gas out. Yeah. It's taking it from a gas and turning it into a fluid. So, you have to use a basic pressurized tube in the PRC that is ejecting. You have to make sure that auto eject is on. You've got your output on the right-hand side. But somebody, a lot of time, early on, using the wrong cable here can throw that off. This will not transfer gas. Only fluids. There's an cyclic that handles gas, unfortunately. Could have been nice. This thing is just fully up and running at this point. Like, I haven't had to worry about, thanks to this fixed the clogging problem that we had forever ago, and now it just runs perfectly fine. There's black hole unit up here stays empty. I use it instead of a chest just because sometimes it got blocked up as well. So at this point, it's just a matter of getting the wood in here, getting saplings as they drop. I could probably make more of these, but I really don't need more HDPE pellets at this point. It's making them. It's just making them slowly. But yeah, so, and then of course on this side, you shouldn't have to change anything. It always comes in, or coming in from the left, out from the right. If you were turning it from a liquid to a gas, then it has to go in on the right and out on the left. Yeah, see, there it goes. Once you get, every time some saplings get dropped. But that should be it for this. As long as it's got water and hydrogen coming in. The big thing is to make sure your auto eject is off and you got the right cable here. Auto eject is on, I'm sorry. You have the right cable here. All right. So that's that. Me out. Yeah. Whoop. Delay there for a moment. Scared me. I was stuck inside. All right. So this is running all of those machines that don't use Flux. I'm leaving that off the Flux network. That way these things will continue to run and have their own power source, and I don't have to worry about something not working while we're getting this reactor up and going. Yeah, well, I was taking a look. I was going through here, trying to figure out what was going on. And that's when I found I had all these plugs with nothing going on. So, like I say, it's 0 RFT, 0 RFT. It's only as it pops in that it takes it. But, okay. All right. Go down and check that one more time. Make sure that's working. Now, see, it's doing it again. That's the problem. It just stops taking the power. I can figure out why it's doing that. As long as it's pulling out of these two. These are my highest power productions, yes. I'm wondering if there's just... I think what's happening is that only so much power can go into the network at a time. I'm hitting the maximum. Maybe it's just 800,000 here. I don't know. Something is limiting how much going like this is still continuing to grow. What matters. So it's still putting in more power than it's putting out. But yeah, it's got inputs coming in 52. I think that's the highest amount that can come in at a given time, and that I'm just producing more power than that. And that's with the geothermals. I think the geothermals are on top of the 52 million. And so it's not pulling anything out of them because that's the maximum that can go into this system at a time. Generator upgrades. Oh, it's the same one. The thing with these to remember is that it's not upgrades, it's modifiers. You have to, if you put in just modifier, it'll pull up the speed modifiers. I make that mistake all the time and forget that. So yeah, if you do a search for upgrades, you won't see it. But it's part of the Valkyrie lib, part of the simple generators mod itself. What's up, Rat? Good day, good day. All right, so I've pretty much done all that I can do, other than trying to fire this bad boy up and see if it works. You know, nervous a lot, but we'll see. Yeah, you're very welcome. So I guess if we're gonna start firing this boy up, see if it's working, I have to go around and start turning on every one of these. I'm going to do like the top part, then I'm going to go check the battery and see how it looks before I mess with anything else. I know I overkilled it on these. Fully aware of that. But I'd rather overkill than underkill. Anybody get into anything cool today? It was like a school day or work day for most people, but you know. As I warned everybody, this will take a few moments. This entire thing has to be powered before I can fire it up. Then it has to hit a certain temperature, which hopefully it will do. That takes a little while as well, which is another reason why I wanted to get started on this at the beginning of an episode. Even though I was almost ready to start it up last night, I thought it would be better to have a whole episode to dedicate to it. Because Lord knows I'll probably have to do 1,000 troubleshooting things to get this right. But man, it would be cool to get that advancement today. It would be cool to finally get that bad boy. I will say that it is quite the challenge, at least in my experience, and the attempts I've done at the thing. So, I mean, it's obviously doable. Darkoso wouldn't have put it in there if he couldn't do it. And the man's cooler than me, so he's probably done it. I'm not that guy. Cuboid Outpost. All right. I heard of that one. Definitely it's providing power, and it's already doing it way better than when I was using the cyclic cables and batteries at this point. So the fact that there's so many of them shouldn't cause one to be overworked versus the other. And we will see. If this thing does hit the advancement, I'll probably have to finally put together a tutorial about it. But I wouldn't rebuild it in the tutorial world. I would bring it into this world and show people here. Build all this again. Some folks will pop into a tutorial and say that. It's like, oh, you didn't build it ahead of time. I'm like, that's because it's like 35 minutes to build that thing. It's like, you don't want to sit here and just watch me build it. For every person who says that, there's somebody else who's like, this one was too long. Took forever to get to the stuff I needed. I'm like, that was a 7-minute video. What are you talking about? Hello, Big Mac. Good day, sir. I'm very busy. Well, that's all right. Life does that sometimes. We are today going to attempt to fire up the maximum size fusion reactor. Oops. And if we can, get the last advancement I keep saying it's the last advancement I've never got. There's one other. That's this one. Maniacal dendrologist, which to my understanding, there isn't a way to do this. I could be wrong. I'm going to try it. That's the other one I'm going to try after we get this reactor thing done. But there's some things in there that I just don't think you can get a hold of component-wise unless they've fixed it. So we're going to try. Before you couldn't. Some of the woods didn't even exist in the game. So that's the next thing I'm going to try to do. Because that's the only other advancement I haven't got, but that one was broken, so I didn't feel bad about that one. This one wasn't broken, I was. Landon Fun says you could use something called the Flux configurator to make this process faster. Bless you. Let's go take a look at that. That would be great. I'm going to take a quick look on our power supply, though, see how that's working so far. Still going up, which is good. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Flux configurator. All right, all right. See what that looks like. Flux configurator. All right, I can make one of those. Okay. What do you do? How does it work? Over here and left click or right click on one and see what that does. Where did I leave off? Right here. Oh, sweet. Oh, look at that business. You delicious human being, you. Thank you so much, Landon Funds. That's phenomenal. I was unaware of this component, and it is phenomenal. Oh, boy, this is going to save some time. Just got to make sure I aim it. Let's see. This, I'm watching a Monday stream. Normally, Boy Scout. Oh, working late today. Gotcha. Yeah, we're going to try to get the Reactor achievement today. My aim is the only problem. Because I'm flying. I'm walking, I bet. I guess not. I just got bad aim is what it is. Boop, boop, boop. Boy, that's so much faster. Thank you very much. That is awesome. So this awesome little Flux configurator, I'm going to add that to the list of things I need to tell people about, because I did not know that existed. So yeah, today was a busy day, so I had to go do some port stuff today. It didn't take as long as I thought it would. Got a nice dinner for my family for Valentine's Day, because wife wasn't feeling real well enough to go out. So. Oh, look at the fact these ones over here are all charged even without these on. That's awesome. I know, that's what I love about this damn mod pack. Every time I turn around, there's something new to learn. You know what I mean? Awesome. Okay. Now I gotta do this while flying. So, still faster than what I was doing before. Gotta watch my aim. Oops. Oop. Oh, that's the one that did that. Okay. Oop. These little plugs are so small. Aiming is not my forte. It's why I don't use ranged weapons. Oh. See here. I'm pretty sure on that thing, but that was a long time ago. Did I? I might have. I'd have to check. I don't remember using this. I know I've done it on Flux networks, storage, and controller, but I don't remember. Chris might have been part of one. That has happened. Lord knows. There have been times. Today, when I was troubleshooting the Flux network, I was trying to pull up video guides on Flux network, and everything that came up was mine. I'm like, well, I know it's not in there, because I have never had to do this. I will say right now, just for how fast these things are powering up. Uh-oh. Okay, there it was. There's a little bit of delay there. It scared me. I say, for as fast as these things are powering up, Flux is infinitely better than what I did before. It's going a little bit slower, but I can't tell if that's lag or because I'm having problems getting power to it. You know what I mean? Something I got to keep an eye out for. I got to make sure everything stays powered. Yeah, it's funny when my tutorials, and sometimes that's the tutorial I have to use to do something because I just haven't done it in so long. I'm like, oh, here's a tutorial from 2019. Guess I'll use that one. I think it's a little bit of lag from everything I'm turning on. Okay. Ah, lag. Yeah. How much power does this fission thing make? Well, if this goes successful, the advancement requires me to have it making 3,333,333 RF per tick. So that's the advance. That doesn't mean it can't go higher. That's just what I need for the advancement. So I'm not sure if it can go higher than that. That could be its max, and that may be why it's set at that number. But I've never done it. I've had them up and running before. I've had this thing up and running a couple times, but it just I never had the power to maintain it, or get it high enough. Because a lot of that is the fuels too. We're using a much better fuel this time and much better coolants. Yeah, whatever the Flux configurator is that what it is? Gotcha. Okay, excellent. We'll have to look into both of those then, because I did not know about this. I will do it. Which I know already sounds bad. I mean, when somebody tells me how to do it, then I go do a tutorial. But sharing the discoveries is a large part of what my channel's about, you know. I remember the day early in the streams into streaming, when we were streaming Skyfactory 4, and we got the crazy idea that you might be able to put an inventory, like your simple storage network, inside a compact machine. And we tested it out right there on the stream, and it worked. And I was like, oh my God, you could do this with anything. And that's when, like, I started doing everything in compact machines. But we figured all that out kind of together, you know? All right, we are 2 down, 2 rows to go. We'll go and check and make sure that the power is coming. See, it's not going to overheat right now. That I'm not worried about. Shouldn't overheat because I don't have it actually producing power. I'm just powering the cells. So something happens and I don't have enough power to run everything, then I can leave this running. I just got to figure out how I'm doing it, how to get more power. And I can raise the amount of limit the Flux network can put out. Why are those ones green down there? Oh, right, because I had the one Flux. That one thing is powering all those, huh? Wow. Flux is doing better than I thought it would. Exactly. That's exactly right, Liz. Yeah, definitely, it wants us to love it. It works, though. Compact machines are great. Not only just for safe space storage, right? I remember back in the day when I had before I found compact machines, and all my stuff was just sitting out, being worked on, all my automations and stuff. That was on my old computer too, which couldn't do anything. It was not a good computer. I first started streaming, I was on a trash PC. I did that for almost a good year, 8 months before I finally built this one. I knew I'd missed that one. Ask myself, why does something that generate power need power to run? Yeah, right. If I'm correct, in theory, eventually it becomes self-sufficient, where it makes enough power that it runs itself. You just have to get it to that point where it can do that. And I've never got it to that point. So, in theory, this power would become obsolete eventually. For the stuff I'm putting on here, because it'll keep itself running as long as the coolant levels are good. Boo. Let's see here. Saving up for a really nice setup right now without lagging so much. Yep, I understand that pain. All too much. I have my smelter in one. It's fun to right-click and watch it. It is. I like looking inside compact machines. You can see all the cool stuff. Because in my situation, I use a lot of farms in there, right? So, fun to look inside and see all the little plants growing and harvesting and such. Oop, miss it again. Aim not good, but this is still way faster than what I was doing. Especially if you only have one network, right? You sync it to that, you never got to change it. I understand the purpose of having multiple networks. I could see situations where I might need something like that. Not that common. I wanted to have one dedicated purely for the getting running of this, and everything else stay where it is, you know. The next row should be easy because there's nothing behind them. So when I'm flying down below, if I miss, it'll just be the space in between. So, was listening to Red Web, which again is a Rooster Teeth audio podcast by Trevor Collins, also goes by the nickname Traco earlier, and Alfredo Diaz, and it's about internet mysteries and stuff like Bigfoots and things. It's been a lot of fun. I've just recently started watching it or listening to it, and today they were talking about one about Crutchy's key lime pie, where there's somebody's going around on the internet and posting all these like talking about pie and cheeseburgers and stuff in reviews on other stuff, and I'm like, I think I know what some of that stuff means. And I'm like, interesting. Ooh. And I was like, oh, I'm going to have to put a comment in here because I think I know the answer to some of the questions they're asking in their mystery here. Could be way off base, but we'll see. Whoop. Damn it. We do have a server as part of the membership program that everyone who's a member here or a subscriber, sub over on YouTube, on Twitch has access to. And we change out what pack it is every few months just so it doesn't get boring. Right now it's Cave Factory, but before that it was Skyfactory 4. Everybody got on there and played that. But to be honest with the cost of renting a server is pricey sometimes, or it is pricey, and then the more people on it, the more it costs. And so, unfortunately, just opening one up to everybody, especially considering there's so many folks who follow the channel, it's just, unfortunately, not in my budget. When people become a member or a sub on Twitch, that's what pays for us to have a server, and some of the other perks and such they give out. Boop, boop. Ah, right. Thought I was not going to have to hit the thing behind it anymore, but I'm not correct. Yeah, it gets up there. Ah, poo. We're getting there. The last rows. Sometimes it grabs it and sometimes it clicks on it. I clicked on this. Not. Come on, go blue. A little lag there. Again, the more things you have running, the more potential for lag. I just got to make sure all this stuff is working. I want to miss one. Let's see. Subs on Twitch, but I can't find the IP. Oh, yeah. Gifting sub. Oh, you have to have your Discord account has to be synced with your Twitch account. So if you haven't synced them yet, that would be why. So if you have them synced, then in the Discord it'll see that you're a sub and it'll give you sub access and give you access to the subs only threads. So to get access to those, you have to sync your two accounts. There should be a guide on how to do that pinned to like the basic general chat thread in the Discord as well. Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, once you sync them, you'll be able to. That's how it knows who's a member and who's a sub. Back in the day, I used to have to do it all manually. Boy, that was hard because then some people would get missed, or they'd join up like a membership or sub when I wasn't online, so I didn't know that. And then some people stopped and had to go in and remove it. So just once we found out we could sync them, life got way easier. Oh, you're very welcome. Should do a server video tour sometime. I can do that. I pop on there occasionally on stream. I've popped in and done some things with everyone. I haven't been in the Cave Factory one yet. I'm having a little problems getting Cave Factory to work on my end. I think I just need to remove it and re-upload it, but I've been focusing on so much of this other stuff. I haven't really had time to jump in there. I've not played Cave Factory yet. I think we're almost there. All right. Let's take a spin around and see if it looks powered. So the top two rows are powered all the way around. Want to be sure. Yes. Bottom 2 on the inside. Can't see behind the coolers, but I have confidence that they are. It is everywhere else. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to work. All right. Now, I've got to get some form of redstone on. Grab some brick. Flare, just don't have to worry about monsters later. Oh, I don't care. Yeah. Out of the way. Let's see. What's that tool? That is a Flux configurator, which I did not know about until about 15 minutes ago. It is very groovy. Blood Magic? Yeah, Blood Magic was in Skyfactory 3, but I don't think it was finished at the time. You can only get to a certain point in it. See if I remember how to set this up here. Is it right? Nope, that's not right. We actually need some redstone. You're not for the life of me remember how I've done this. Every time I do this and it doesn't work, I try to block it out of my mind. That's not good. Temperature should be rising if it turned on. Should make sure it's on in here. Void leftover fluid. Void. Oh, that does, but okay. Quick to clear tank. Don't want to do that. Power generation. Yeah, it's not turning on. I forget how to turn on. Oh, that's not it. Yep. Almost fall down. May have to pull up my own dang guide again. We were just talking about that. Swim. See if it's got to be in the middle. Didn't make a difference. Got the fuels. All right. Let's see what I miss here. Recently became Android. It's awesome. I love our Android. OP Mob Farm. Nice. Brings everyone out. Oh, that's a lot of XP. Well done. All right. Bear with me. I'm going to have to pull up my own dang guide again. Oh, goodness. Introduction to building a fusion reactor. Hey, here's a tutorial. You may hear my own voice here in a minute. I apologize. If you hear echoing, it's because I'm watching myself. It always feels like somebody's watching me. Oh, there's an ad. We'll mute that till the ad ends because it's not giving me the option to skip it. Hey, 32,000 views on this one. 457 likes. Thank you, everybody who's been liking. And by the way, I should also say, thank you for hanging out today. Oh, it needs power. You are 1,000,000% correct. Muttley, I love you. That is correct. I forgot it needs power too. Excellent. I may not need to watch myself. Totally forgot it needed power. I fall down. Oh, I could have just used the configurator, but... Aha! The temperature is rising. Is it still rising if I turn that off? It is. I think I have to wait for it to hit a certain number before I can turn it on. Just don't, I think it... Is that ad blocker? Well, I don't do that. I'll tell you why. Ads on YouTube is how most YouTube creators make their money. Ad money is 99% of the revenue. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say 99. It's the majority of revenue. So as a creator, someone who appreciates people watching my stuff and that helps out my channel, I'm not going to hop on there and skip the ads on somebody else's videos. Granted, this one's mine. It's not going to help me watching my own anyways. But I don't have an ad blocker just because I'm trying to give people the same courtesy I'm hoping they give me. You know what I mean? So, just one of those things. Let's see here. I am going to the review real quick just to make sure everything's going. Hydrogen on both. Here we go. You may hear my voice for a minute. I can increase my energy extraction rate. Oh. Let's go and we'll drop it on this corner. For that to get boy, I was using mineral batteries.
All right, and we're back, and we're getting close to
here we are.
8,000 in temperature.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And that kicks on just a second.
I think we need 8,000. 8,000.
Boom. And
there it is. I need the temperature to hit 8,000. Okay, there we are. So we're good. This is powering up way faster than I'm used to. All right, let's go check our power system here while we're letting on that run. Hey, what's up? Some please only half the likes. Oh, yeah, by the way, if you are hanging out today, it would be awesome if you'd consider giving the video or the stream a like today. It definitely helps out the channel. Surprisingly, it doesn't seem like it would, but really would. Likes really make a difference. So, that would be cool of you. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe so you can hang out with us more often. All right. So I've still got 73 billion RF in here ready to go. It's not going up, but it's also not going down, which is fine with me. I just wanted to make sure I had enough power in here to get this thing going. 73, 72, huh? Go check our other reactors. How these guys look. Still pumping it out. Good, good. 50 tabs of my own? Yeah. Probably silly, but I try to do things like that legitimately. I watch my video when I first put it up to make sure that everything went across correctly, and I watch it when I edit it too, but I also put up, make sure it uploaded, because I had one uploaded once, and for some reason, for like 1 minute in the middle of the video, it just jumbled. You couldn't see or hear anything, and then the rest, it went back to normal. So I do watch it once when I first put up, but that's just to make sure everything's working. Wow. It is getting there. We're already halfway almost. Temperature change is going up and down, which could be the coolant that we have. Which I should check on that. Let's see. Coolant looks like it's going okay. Good. Still getting molten diamond. Yep, looks like the coolant's lasting. Let's go take a look at our fuels. See how those are holding up. Let's see. That one's going super slow. Oh, it's still going up, so that's good. 1,000. 3. Okay, that's still going up. So I'm still producing fuel faster than it's using it. Check our molten diamond. 12, 20. That is going up as well. All right. So all of our fuels, our coolant, and our power are enough to run this thing, which that alone is something I've never really got going at this point. So back when I was trying to set this up last time, I want to say it took an hour for this to hit 8,000. We're like 4 minutes in. So that's groovy. Give me views on YouTube. I do. I have a couple videos that are over 100,000 views at this point. I want to say how to make a smeltery is my best one. It usually, I'm pretty sure that's the one that's my highest, and it usually always has been. How to make a smeltery, one of the most common questions I get. How do you smeltery? The introduction to ME is another one that I get asked a lot, or that gets a lot of views. Looked at some of these. Well, last I looked, yeah, the smeltery one was the highest amount of views any of my videos had. I got a few that are getting close to 100,000. Pretty awesome. So you need to confirm prestige purchases. I bought portal gun by accident. Ouch. But at the same time, portal guns are cool. Right now, we're just waiting for this to charge up to 8,000. And when it does, it should kick on automatically. I believe. Just kind of hanging out, watching a little bit. Wait for that number to hit. Come on. I remember in the tutorial, I paused the recording and then came back a little bit later when it was at 8,000, so people didn't have to sit here and watch it. Although it's going way faster this time. Of course, the temperature is shooting up, which at the same time is a bit of concern, right? Because I hope I have enough coolant to run this thing, you know? If this melts down, we have problems. Well, I have problems. You guys get to laugh. But I have problems. You guys have excuses to laugh at my face, so we'll see how that goes. Hey, Rowdy, what's up? We are at 6 of 8,000. We are very close to having our reactor up and going. Man, it'd be great if this works. Oh, how to use a pressurized reaction chamber. That one's about to hit 100,000. Here we are. How to build an automated mob spawner, 120,000. I'm trying to see which one has the most. Somebody asked me that the other day, and I said I'd look, and I didn't. So right now, that's the one in the most. Yeah. How to make and use a smeltery is the highest one I've got with 160,000 views. Meltdown is possible. It is possible. Need to make some new good mod packs. I'm like a Skyfactory 4 and Snowblock 2. There's a lot of other ones out there. RL Craft. It's a challenge. For sure. Galacticraft is a great one. The Picio's Galacticraft specifically is the one that I used when I played it. That was a lot of fun. What else is there? Geothermal still is better than this. Well, I'll say right now, the two mechanism reactors we made are better than geothermal. They are. And they're not overly hard to make. They're something I would consider making again in future builds. Here we go. Last 1,000. Come on, do it. I like that way that looks with the glass. I got to do the glass top still, but I like the way that a little bit cleaner. I'm going to do that for the bottom layers too. Probably not today, but don't like open world mod packs? Okay. There was a mod pack that I did not enjoy. Doesn't mean it's bad. It just wasn't my cup of tea. But a lot of the community really enjoyed, and that was Volcano Block. If you've not tried that one, you might want to give it a shot. It was very popular. Fort Maker says, hi, Onlydraven. Played Skyfactory for a long time, but I'm really stuck on how to actually use export gases correctly. More about the slots of the basic gas tank mechanism. Yeah, I can help you with that. Give me just a minute. We're about to fire up a reactor here and see if it works. We can take a look at it. Ender pearls. Mob farm will kill Enderman. If you can build up just to get 8 of them, then you can make a cake, go to the end and farm Enderman all day long. I would recommend the Ender Hog. It's the only good hog in my. I mean, it's the only one I found useful was the Ender Hog. So if you can get just enough to make, I think you need 1 to make the bucket. Then he'll start making truffles. You can convert those. Here we go. We are running. All right, so it's producing helium and neutron fluid. I'm going to void overflow just so it doesn't clog. Okay, temperature is going up a lot. I am currently making 25 RF per tick. That's a little bit less than the 3 million I need. Active cooling range, 448,000 per tick. It's shooting up there, so this is where I worry. Do I need to put more coolers on here or not? You know what I mean? I can. Let's see. Ender seeds, Ender lilies, yeah, those will work. All you have to do is break the truffle. Like when the hog pulls up, just break it, and then you put 4 of them in a crafting table of the same kind, and it'll make whatever that item is. I do have helium and neutron fluid, which is something I've never had before. That's true. You can also throw NC. Energy stored. Well, that's true. I'm not pulling any energy out at this point. I may need to do that. It's random. The hog basically just digs for them every so often. If you use... Let me see here. Close that window. Here you go. This is a tutorial that should show you how to automate that. Yeah, 53 RF. Not that much, right? Which is weird. Maybe that's how much it's using. Energy's... You know what I mean? It says energy is 12,000. That number's going up. Maybe that's the number I need, not this one. But this was the only one that says RF per tick. Maybe that's how much it's using? Temperature is going up, though. Because I'm looking at it. Oh, yeah. Efficiency is 0. Now, we're using deuterium and tritium. Optimal temperature, 816 million, if I'm reading that correctly. So, it can get a lot hotter to get optimal. Yep, it's got the potential to go a lot higher. I mean, the temperature, considering, even though it's going up, considering how much space is in that bar, it's not going up that fast. I'm hoping, if this is the thing that has hit 3 million, we're on our way. We're already at 200,000, right? I know I'm just sitting here staring at numbers. That's probably boring as hell for you guys, but I would love to be here to get the advancement. You know what I mean? I think we've got a little bit of time, though. So we had a question a little bit ago about, let me find it again. Exporting gases correctly. And I need to understand more about the slots of a basic gas tank. Okay. Gas tank. Grab one here. So the gas tanks in Mechanism use the same GUI as pretty much all of the Mechanism machines. When you go inside, it's going to say side config. Some things like this is just gas. You have some things that'll have one for gas, fluid, items. When you go inside, most of the time you want your auto eject on. That's going to, whatever that is being produced will auto eject it out if you have it connected to something. That's, of course, you know, if you're, say, mention if you're looking down on this thing, I'm trying to remember the actual GUI, so I hate the Mechanism side config system. It is a challenge. It is a challenge. But turning on auto eject is the big thing. So right now this has output, right? That's the front. That's the back. The front and back. Okay? That's the top, the left, the right, the bottom. Right in the middle is, so right now it's set up to where this red circle is, by default, is the output. I'm going to shoot it out the front. So if I wanted gas coming into this and gas coming out of it, I would set, this is all the other sides are set to input right now. So no matter where you connect your hose going in, it'll work as long as it's not the front. The front is for output. You can change that, of course, going in, just clicking on it. You change it input, output, or have it set for neither. You don't have to. You can leave it, just because it says input doesn't mean you have to have something there. And that's kind of the same thing with all the mechanism machines. So a lot of the mechanism machines that require power, let's grab one of those. Now, check in real quick. 400,000. I do have to go check on fuels in a minute. Let's grab a mechanism machine. That is not the button I wanted. I'm sure I've got something in. Oh, don't have a pressurized. What else is mechanism? This. I guess I could just make one. Nuclear craft. I just sworn I had at least 1 or 2 mechanism machines in here I wasn't using. It's nuclear craft. Cyclic industrial foregoing. There's one. Ah, where'd it go? You turd. There it is. PRC. Also known as the dev one. Well, I didn't want to... Yeah, I guess I could have done that. Pressurized reaction chamber. Well, this one was already hooked up. So, go into this one. You'll see I've already got it set up in a bunch of things. This is items configuration. So, by default, it's saying items that are coming into this block, which in this situation is my substrate. So, if I wanted items coming in, which I did, substrate coming in, and then it gets turned into something else, then that's going to be going out. Go into your item config. You see I've got input, so anything coming in the top is where items are coming in. Output through the front or the right? And then energy on the bottom. So things that need power, you'll have to set which side you want power. You've also got energy, where you can go into the same thing. I have it set to input on all of those, but I'm changing it on the other ones. And then you got your gases, which is the same idea. You just got to make sure that you have the output of whatever you need going out the right side. So items going out one, you don't want to have, I guess you could technically have items and gases on the right-hand side, but it'll only pull out one because they, in most situations, they don't share the same type of tube or pipe. $83 RF, energy stored. See, this is saying how much is stored. I don't think that's the advancement, though. Reduces at least 3 million per tick. It does 85, and it's going down. Still going up. Oh, it's very confusing. Yeah, I have a tutorial just on... I forgot all about that. On just that. I can find it. There you go. That's a tutorial just on the interface and how to use it. Well, sometimes when I'm posting links lately, it has not been going up. Did you guys see a link? Did a link pop up for you guys? I don't think it did. Damn it. YouTube's being a turd lately. I posted it 3 times already, but the other one I put up was perfectly fine. Grab it again. Ah! Okay. Try typing it in manually. Maybe it'll take its time. I'm going to type that in. / Good Lord, these are long numbers. 0 4. There it is. Now it's worked. Ugh. How many coolers on the reactor? That's a good question. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 in the corner. So 31 times 8. 248, I believe. No, that's way too many. Why did I say 248? That's not right, is it? 15 times 8. Yeah, that's right, because there's 31, 62. Yeah, that's right. I was right. Okay, cool. My math not good. Still sticking at 84 RF per tick. Maybe it's because I'm not at optimal temperature yet. Oh, that's right. I was going to go check the fuels, make sure those look okay. Well, I hope we got enough fuel. It is going down. So's that. So that's a concern. I hope I have enough producing. Get this running. If it starts dropping lower, I may have to jump in there and add another layer of these dang things. But it is dropping. This damn machine better work. $248. Okay, I was not right. How's your game not break so much blocks? Oh, just I luckily have built a PC that can handle it, to be honest. Used to have a lot of problems, but well, the temperature is still going up though. You know what I mean? I've been trying not to remove too many because it is consistently going up. And once it gets above the 49,000, it should go faster. It should go faster, should it not? I was just kind of waiting for that to get up there, but maybe I could take a couple off. I can always put them back, right? All right. I'll take off, I guess, take off 2 on each spot. Left. I will just start with doing 2 on this one side first. And I'll check the difference. Again, I've had meltdowns before, and they are mess to clean up, so I'm like to avoid that if that made any difference. We're still going up. Let's see. Reduce coolers. That's correct. Have you automated any of the saplings? Oh, yes. Yeah. Let me real quick aside for that. So saplings for sure. If you're looking, yeah, all my saplings are automated. Hopping bonsai and sap filing cabinet goes right into the files. And so that way it's just running all the time. The better mulch you can get in there, the faster that they'll go. So if you're looking to automate osmium itself, there's a couple ways to do that. Use auto crafting with simple storage specifically. You can use a processing cable to, like this is making tin amber. So it's turning all my tin into amber for me. And then if I go in here and I look at amber, I've got a bunch of the different ambers auto-crafted. So you see I've got 52,000, 64,000. That's just amber. Right now, I manually load it into here for when I want specific things. But you can use an export cable to pull out of the system and have it going through a smeltery or another device. Even a furnace if you're not worried about doubling it. And then have another input, having it feed to a chest and pulling in with an import cable. So you can automate the whole process. I just normally don't need that much ore that it's a problem. Okay, so I did that corner first. Let's go do this corner. Hey, Rexy. Yeah, I'm much lower. I'm gonna go ahead and break 4 on every side, then we'll test it. We are using a much better coolant than I use as well, too. So that's another thing that I've got to account for. I'm usually using water, which doesn't cool as well, so. I thought it was the other way around. I thought I'd end up needing more coolers. That's usually my case. And then we can always pull off more. What? Missed one. Can't have that business. How do you use the processing cable? I'll tell you what, that is a very common question. Give me one moment to check this, and I'll walk you through it, okay? Let me get a couple of these off. here, and then we'll give the system a few minutes to see if that helps the temperature at all. Then I can always take off more. But I'll go show you. Processing cable's pretty quick once I get in there. So give me just 1 second. All right, so I just took 32 coolers off. So that's a fair amount. It's almost like removing one full corner. Does not appear to be... The thing with the temperature is it only goes up a certain speed. It doesn't seem to be going to go up much faster. But that could just be on me again. Okay. Let me go show a processing cable, then we'll come back and remove some more. Okay? All right, so processing cable. Things you're going to need: an auto crafter, a lever, some form of RF power source, and your processing cable. Okay? I'm going to grab... I've already got auto crafters set up, but I'll show you how they go in a minute. Grab your processing cable. All right? Now you need to figure out what you're going to make. I'm going to do an amber. Okay? Amber is usually the easiest way to do it. Let's see what amber I don't have automated. Nickel. Have I got nickel? I do not have nickel, so we'll do nickel. So here's first thing you want to do is you want to make 2 nickel amber. Okay? Then you want to make sure you check your recipe, right? That's 5 resin and 4 acorn. So I need 5 resin twice. Put them in separate piles. And then acorns, I need 4. Want 2 of those as well, right? So I got 2 stacks of 5 resin, 2 stacks of 4 acorn. I've got my 2 nickel amber that I'm gonna need, and then I have my processing cable. Again, you also need an auto crafter and a lever. Okay. First things first, make a folder with one of your amber. You need a place for the auto crafter to put the stuff when it's done being made. Get yourself one of those, slap it somewhere in a connected filing cabinet. Okay. Now, you're going to come over here to your auto crafter. So ignore those ones. Those ones are already set up. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to have an auto crafter. You want to leave one space between your auto crafter and any simple storage cable on your network. You can do this anywhere. You can hook it up next to your actual screen or craft anywhere. I like to run cables out of the way so I can have all these out of here. So as long as this is going to be connected to a cable that's connected to the rest of your simple storage, you have it anywhere you like. Okay? Leave one space because that's where a processing cable is going to go. As you can see, I've got power running to the top of them already. So auto crafter with power. You're going to slap a lever on the front, but don't turn it on. Then you're going to go inside. You're going to change this to requires redstone. I've already done that on all of these to simplify it. But you want to change it from always on to requires redstone. All right? Do not put the processing cable on. That's last. Now you're going to go in and you're going to put in your recipe. We're going to take the first stack of each thing and we're going to put in our recipe. All right? So that's going to make nickel amber. You got to have this recipe in here and this set up before you add your processing cable. But now that it's in there, slap a processing cable on. You're going to go into it. You do not have to touch any of the buttons or middle stuff. Ignore all of that. I don't know what half it does anyways, but you don't need it. Okay? The left-hand side is where you're going to put your recipe of what you're going to make, and the right-hand side, you're going to put what it makes. You don't have to draw it out. I need to put 5 resin, 4 acorns. You just have to click with the stack the correct size for the recipe to process it one time. Okay? Then on the right, you have to put what that makes. So I have 1 nickel amber. Now you'll see it says transaction valid. The game recognizes that this makes this. Now, if you're doing something over here that's not amber, let's say you're going to auto-craft polymer, which I've done. The polymer recipe makes 16 polymer at a time. So one transaction makes 16. On the right, you have to click with 16 polymer. So whatever this makes, you have to click with that size stack or it's not going to work. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know. And I know there's a few more things in the chat. I will catch up, I promise. So there's this. I know that these work. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and flip this on. I'm going to look inside. Now, see, this is sitting here. Nothing's happening. That's okay. If this recipe was only one item, like 9 lapis making a lapis block, it would already be working. I'd have to do nothing else because there's only one type of material in the recipe. This one has 2. So I've already got the 5. All I have to do is take that last 4 acorn, set it in there, boom, kickstarts it. And on the right, you can see that it is now making nickel amber like mad crazy. And it will do that until I run out of either resin or acorn. And if I run out, it'll just sit there and wait until there's more. And when there's more, it'll just keep on going again. But the order of putting it together is the important thing and what most people mess up on. Make sure you've got a file for the amber, or else one's going to sit there and it doesn't have anywhere to go. It's going to clog your system. Nothing's going to happen. Put your recipe in. Make sure that's on required redstone. Don't turn it on. Then add your processing cable. Click with the recipe and what it makes. If it says transaction valid, you're good. Flip it on. And if it's more than one component, put the other component in there. So if it has 3 components, it's still just going to pull in 1. You got to add the other 2. But once you finish adding that recipe stack, it's zoomed through. Okay? So, and then I've got a little bit of extra stuff here I can just throw back into my... And now it's making nickel amber. And it will make nickel amber forever. I have a bunch of amber going right now. So let's see. Nickel amber. That's at 592 so far. So that will work forever. All right. I'm going to zip over here real quick, check the reactor, then I'm going to check the chat. I know I missed a couple things. Bear with me. I promise I'm not ignoring anybody. Too many, too many. What you mean too many? Who's too many? Okay, it's still not going up. I think we may need to drastically lower the temperature. The temperature is going down. Oh no, is it? No, it's going up. I just can't count. Let me see the chat here. Why don't you get the stable footing enchantment? Just hadn't messed around with it, to be honest. I should, though. It's a good thing to have. How do you... I can't stack items in the processing cable. No, you have to have the stack already in your inventory. Then you right-click with that stack. You can't stack it in there. You have to have the stack in its correct size already. How to help me understand the slots of the basic gas tank because I want to automate substrate and HP for mulch. Understandable. That's one of the more confusing automations to set up because there's so many PRCs, and PRCs are prone to just be frustrating. Out of your rating, how hard is SkyGrid? Because I do think I want to start a series on my YouTube. I don't know if it's extremely difficult, nor do I even know how it works. That's why I started doing this one. Several people didn't know how it works, and they asked me to give it a try to find out. It's fun. I enjoy it. I would say that the first hour or 2 is about just getting started and building your little platform until you find a leaf. And then once you find a leaf, you get a sapling, and then it becomes regular Skyfactory 4. At that point, you progress like normal, and the grid stuff is mostly obsolete, other than the fact that you can get some materials that normally take a while longer, like, let's say, sponge for fluid transfer. Wireless fluid transfer is not always easy to get early game. I can get all the sponge I want. Same with Sea Lantern to get me prismarine shards. So those are 2 things that I use a lot. That said, I'll go ahead and remove 2 more on each side. That said, with SkyGrid, the end is broken. You can't go there. It'll mess up your game, potentially crash your whole computer, you lose it all. So that kind of sucks. So I can't go to the end. I can't do any of the end stuff at all. So that's one downside of SkyGrid, is that unfortunately just does not work at the current time. Hopefully they fix it. But yeah, overall, it's very different at the beginning, but then it becomes very much just a very typical Skyfactory 4 experience. So I wouldn't say it's drastically different than regular Skyfactory 4. I mean, like just the basic one that I do, or that you normally start in, right? It's cool to start. You want to give it a shot. I just think that people who've played Skyfactory 4, if you're bored with Skyfactory 4 and you want something different, SkyGrid's not the right way to go for you, just because it's very much the same thing. I would say take a break, try something else a little bit different, but then come back and do SkyGrid the next time you feel like doing Skyfactory 4. The other flip side to that I should point out is because of the grid and how much it's loading, it is requiring my PC to do a lot more work. So if you have a PC that normally struggles with Skyfactory 4, SkyGrid might be too much for it. If you don't have a problem with Skyfactory 4, I say give it a shot. All right, let's see what's next in here. Hey, ODG, I like your YouTube channel. This is from Guess Who. You help me a lot with tutorials. I have 9.2 quintillion EMC. Fairy Gauntlet armor. Excellent. Well, I'm glad I could help, Guess Who. Thank you very much for coming by. Welcome to the community. We are happy to have you. Mickey Frizzle87 got here just now. Broke my hand on Monday last week. Ouch! I would recommend not doing that. Other stuff then. Surgery today. On your hand, I'm hoping. I mean, because that would suck if you had a broken hand and had to have surgery on something else. But still, sorry to hear that. I had hand surgery. Most of you guys know about my gimpy finger, right? You guys know about my weird finger? Yeah, if you don't open my weird finger, I'll tell you the story in a few minutes. PC's pretty beefy. I say give it a shot, right? You lose nothing for trying. If you don't like it, it's, again, just a regular Skyfactory 4 world. So here's the thing. I've pulled a lot of them off at this point. But it doesn't seem to be going any faster in temperature. Do I need to keep pulling off more? Oh, sorry. Don't say oh, sorry. You did fine. You're very welcome. I have a question for you. Do you need lots of obsidian badly right now? No, I have it automated already, so I think I've got like 80,000. 83,000. So I'm actually pretty heavy on that right now. I have it automated through seeds, so it's going pretty well. I need to get the... I guess we're going to break off more of these things. My lord, I really expected it to need more than this. We'll take off 3 on each side this time and see what happens. Again, I can always put them back. Luckily, the wireless that I'm using for fluids will just put them. Will just auto start filling them if I need to put them back on. That is one thing I like about using the cyclic cables for fluids and such, is I have it going to that specific block. So if I set these back down later because it's getting too hot, it'll just automatically start filling them with fluids. Let me see. I don't remember exactly what mine cost. You know, I bought all the components and put it together and such. And then on top of that, there was all the streaming equipment, lighting, and everything else. I know I put a chunk in there in a very small period of time, but at the time I built this, it was pretty much the bomb. It still works perfectly fine. Okay. Let's see. Alright, let's see what type of... I didn't do this corner. I'll do this corner. That's one thing I like about obsidian, about the mystical agriculture seeds, is I only need a, very small amount of seeds for things like obsidian. Because I don't use that much obsidian, For some of the blocks, I don't need that often. Just having 2 or 4 seeds and letting it build up the essence. When I finally do need some, I've got so much there ready. Man, the temperature's going up, but not any faster. What was that? Efficiency heat comparator. It didn't seem to do anything. Here's the thing. It says that the cooling is still 49,000. That's what it was before. Let's see. My uncle. Got it. How do I connect storage cable to an energized smelter? You don't. They're not compatible. You'd have to have a energized smelter going into a chest and then having the chest connect to the cable. The storage cable only connects to storage mediums. So you wouldn't be able to have it going just directly in and out. Where's your health bar? I'm an android, so when I became a robot, you lose your health bar, and up in the top, well, you can't see it, up in the very top left corner, so you have 240% battery. That's basically my health from this point. Let's see. All this stuff in the world. Oh, I wouldn't say I'm good. I'm just experienced. I've just done this a lot. So I wouldn't say good, but I'm flattered. Thank you. You get deep into deep mob learning, all your obsidian goes down. All of the obsidian. Deep mob learning? I'm using deep mob learning. I don't use obsidian for hardly any of that. I may be misunderstanding the question, though. I don't know what to do to make the temperature go faster. Is it really that much coolant? Am I really that much over cold at this point? You know, hang on a second. Look at that number again, real quick. Remember 49,000, right? That's what I'm saying. My active cooling rate is 49,000. Not okay. See if it goes down when I take a few of these off. 1, 2, 3. Are there bosses in Skyfactory 4 other than vanilla? I mean, there's the Twilight Forest bosses are the only bosses, as well as the End Dragon. Outside that, I would say no. Skyfactory 4 is not a heavy combat pack, like some others. So that is definitely a big difference on them. That's why a lot of times people ask me, what's the best weapon to have, or what's the best sword? This isn't a pack that really needs that kind of thing. I mean, there are packs out there where survival is tough. Like in RL Craft, I would be going after the best thing I can get. But in Skyfactory, you get yourself a Supremium sword and a Supremium set of armor, you're pretty much good against anything the game throws at you at that. But it is still fun. All right, I have removed, at this point, once I get these done... Oh, I got snagged. Ah! No. Good Lord. Can't get under here. I think I lost one then. I've removed 2/3 of my coolers at this point. So either I'm super cooling or something. I have a feeling I'll have to put these back later. Whoop. Give me 1 second. I'll check. Let me get these last 3, and I'll check chat again. I try to stay on top of chat. If you ask a question, make a comment. I promise I do my best to make sure I reply to all. If I do miss it, I apologize. Never upset if you posted a second time. I just may have not got it the first time. Still going up the same speed. All right, let's see here. And I'm still at 49,000 active cooling. 985% of cooling. I don't understand that. Let's see. After the crafter, through the process cable, how do I put it in an energized smelter now? Okay, so that's a bit more complicated of a process. How do blocks work in SkyGrid? That's 2 great questions. I'll answer both of those. Well, I'll let that run a minute. Okay. So I'm going to do the second one first because it's real quick. So the way the blocks work, when you first start, you don't have a sapling. You start on a single piece of bedrock. So basically, you're going to hop over to the first stack of this, whatever is near you, and you're just going to start mining down. Oh, what do we get there? Pull that back up. Hey, Maximus Smith's renewal. Welcome back. Ooh, rocking the yellow dice. Thank you very much. So I don't know why I hit pause there. So you'll start mining down, and half the stuff you break, you won't be able to get because your hand won't pick it up, right? You need a pickaxe or something. Mine yourself all the way down, grab every material you can get. When you get to the bottom, right, you're going to fall through. And what you got to do is you got to aim for that bedrock. And man, it is not going to be easy the first time. Land on the bedrock, and then you will die. And that's okay. You want that to happen. Because you'll respawn on the bedrock, you get your grave, open it up, and you have everything that you just got. You use that to make your platform a little bit bigger. Hop over, mine down, do it again. Now it's easier to hit your bedrock because there's a platform around it. As long as you land on there, you're good. You don't want to land far away because then your grave's way over there and you can't get to your stuff because there's no way to get up very easily in this. It's just down, down, down at the beginning. So once you've got your platform a certain distance out, you start getting some materials, right? You got a block of wood, make yourself some sticks, get yourself a crook. And then eventually you're going to go down and you're eventually going to go through leaf blocks. When you find a leaf block, use your crook. Eventually you'll get a sapling. Use that with regular stuff. By then you've got some wood, make a cauldron, get some water in it. There's water blocks and other things. Put your dirt in there. You'll make yourself a dirt sapling. And from that point on, it's regular Skyfactory 4. Do you know any mods that would add more bosses? Oh, you're very welcome, Landon. That would add offhand? No, I don't. I'll be honest. I don't know a lot of the individual mods. There's one in RL Craft that adds like dungeons and the big old cyclops and the dragons and such. You find them in a lot of different mod packs. I don't know what that name of that mod is specifically. I've never built one. I'd like to, but I've never built a pack, so I haven't looked for a lot of the individual mods that aren't in Skyfactory 4. I'm a lot more familiar with these ones specifically. So pulling your items out. Okay, so for that you're going to want that's not it. Export cable. This is for the how to get items into your smeltery thing. You're going to need an export cable and you're going to need a chest. Okay? Export cable, you're going to need a chest. I recommend making some upgrades. Here's the ones I would recommend making. You have this one right here, speed upgrade, simple net storage. You want to make 3 of those. It'll give you 4, but you only need 3 of those. Then you want to make this stack upgrade. You want 1 of those. Throw the other 3 in your system. So 3 speed, 1 stack. Okay, I'm just gonna do it here temporarily, effectively. So then you're gonna go on your network anywhere you want, right? Stick your export cable. Go in here, make it a higher priority than the rest of your stuff. I'm gonna make it 5. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add the chest to that. Okay. Then I go in here and I say, here's my stack upgrade, here's my speed upgrade. This triples the speed stuff is coming out, and it pulls it out in full stacks instead of singular. Then I have to find what I want to pull out. So let's just say we wanted one of our ambers, right? What have I got here? Tin? We'll do tin amber. Go in here, add tin amber. There you go. It's pulling all of the amber out, filling up the chest. Then you just use an item extraction cable from the chest to your whatever machine you want to run your amber or your materials through. Then, when you're done, and that machine, pull it out, put it in another chest, and do the exact same thing, but with an import cable, which will pull everything back in. So hopefully that helps, right? So yeah, the export cable is what pulls stuff out. If you wanted to automate, I'm going to break that because I don't need that right now. But yeah, and then you just run into the machine of your choice. You are very welcome. And luckily, a lot of things. That's one thing I like about simple storage. It's not once you see how to do it and you get to do it for the first time. It's not too tough. It is a little bit hard the first time. You have to figure it out, right? Let's see. Ice and fire. That's a good one. I remember that one now. Yes. Ice and fire is mobs and lycanites and dragons. That's good. You guys didn't know Ice and Fire was a mod. I didn't. I had no idea the name of it. I've seen it pop up in other packs because I've been playing them. How can you automate latex easily? By using a processing unit and tree fluid extractor and automatic smelting. I have got your back. If I could spell correctly. Let's see. Let's see. Where's it at? Bear with me a moment. YouTube is going slow. That's fluid cows. See if it'll work for me this time. I wasn't doing well with the links earlier. There we go. That link is a tutorial on how to do exactly what you were asking. How to automate that entire process directly into plastic. Hopefully it helps. Sorry, I had to stroke when I was typing it. Oh, you're fine, guess who? No worries. There it is. All right, okay. Let's go back and look at this mess that I've made over here. See why this is not working. I mean, it's working. I mean, this thing is working. And oh God! Oh God! The temperature went to hell. Hold on a minute. How is it? I took too much. I took too much. Oh, Lord, we took too much. Hold on. Oh, this is what I was afraid of. It's not even making power at this point. It's so close to a meltdown. There was a delay. It is struggling. I think I might have needed to leave it where it was and let it slowly build its way up. Oh, Lord. Luckily, these coolers will fill up pretty quick. We've got them automated. Hey, random. I may have missed something in chat. Give me a moment. Let me get this down. I'm trying to avoid a meltdown right now. That's an extra one. You can have one extra. Okay, let's see if that see if that helped at all. Efficiency. It's not even. Oh no! I've run out of tritium. Are you freaking kidding me? We went through all our tritium. I have to turn it off. I have to turn it off. It's not going to work. That's the problem. This sucks. The only way I know is to break the middle and put it back down. Temperature is still at max height. Okay. Well, guess what we learned? Still not working correctly for Draven. Again, I'm being defeated by this thing. All right, hold on. I'm gonna. Please tell me I picked that up. I did. Okay. Okay. Not sure that's the right way, but it is not the right way. Not the right way. Hold on a minute. Fuels are backwards. I need tritium in there to keep that one from filling. Okay. All right. Do I play Five Nights at Freddy's? Nope. Didn't like them. Tried them. Wasn't really into them for me. See, what do you do when you're practically done with Skyfactory? Because literally have infinity going. At that point, it may be time to move on to a new pack. To be honest with you, I have to double my input or my output in this system. It is not making it fast enough. Not making it at all. Struggling for. These machines use so much power. They've all got power, but none of them are running. That may not have one. Get in between these damn. Get in there. Trying to click on that thing. No fluid. I mean, no fluid. Water right there. Filters in here. Ah, crap. I have to. Thing is, if I duplicate this, I'm going to need to triple the amount of power. But I don't know another way to get that to work without doing a whole nother one. It's a little time consuming, but it's the only choice I've got. Tritium just doesn't produce at a fast rate. This is still slowing down everything. The world is a vampire. Okay. All right. We are going to have to double this. So I'm going to need 3, 6, 4, 8, 12 electrolyzers, 12 pumps, 12 oh, good Lord. Okay. Get out there and get to work. Yeah, we got a bunch of folks tonight. I appreciate you all coming by. Wow, a lot of people have been liking the stream as well. Thank you very much. So I'm trying to get a maximum size fusion reactor up and running to a specific level. It needs 2 fuels, deuterium and tritium. That automated system produced both, but it does not produce them fast enough. So I now have to double that up in here. Oh, you're fine, Liz. So time to build. Time to build. Okay, let's put these coolers away for now. Probably need to put more of those in there. All right. So I'm going to need electrolytic separators. Electrolyzer. Which one did I say I needed? Crap, I forget. I gotta go look again. Don't understand. Okay, I can help you there. Electrolyzer. That's the right one. Okay. So, what am I doing here? So I'm trying to run a reactor. Trying to get a big nuclear reactor up and going. There's an advancement to get a really big one making a lot of power. And it's the one advancement I've never got before. That reactor requires 2 different fuels to run. And so I have to make those 2 fuels, but I'm not making those fuels as fast as that reactor's using them. So I've run out. So I need to basically, I just went in there by accident. I have to reset, I have to build another one of these on a level above it. Probably 2. Let's see here. You should do an, I'm not sure what E4 is, Zaya. I apologize. I'm not sure what E4 is, or E2E. I'm not familiar with those. But the amount of work is honestly, it's crazy. That's true. Okay, let's see here. And said I needed 12 of those. These again. What am I missing? These. Make those for days. But I made 1. Why did I just make? Did I run out of? Oh, nugs. Oh, okay. Nugs is doable. All the nugs do. There's the made an extra one. Oh well, that sucks. 1 for later. All right. Then I'm gonna need pumps. I have to pump up the gen. This 1 pump is no good. I can't use that one. Oh, I forgot that those things don't stack. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 11, 12. Okay, there we go. 12 of those. Gonna need water. Need a lot of water. Gonna need a bucket. Rubber bucket. You hold 1. That does not help me. Oh, here, I'll use this one. There, now I got 2. Okay. Oh, no problem, Landon. Have yourself a great one, bud. We'll catch you later. What block do ender pearl hogs need to stand on? It should tell you underneath of them. When you put the hog down, if you hover over them, it'll say they're not standing on the right one. It requires a certain one. I want to say it's end stone. Fort makers. Your video doesn't really help to automate latex because how I set it up, infinite water, which with latex, but all the TFEs are extracting latex for some reason. I apologize. I'm not sure. Of course, your setup could be different. The only thing I could recommend is using the one that I built, just because I know it works. With really being seniors, it's hard to know what may or may not be working with yours. Okay, so there's my pumps. There's that. I'm gonna need cables out the. Oh, filters. I need filters first. Hang on a minute. If I forget those, I'm in trouble. Filter. Oh, they don't stack. Oh, this is gonna be 4, 10, 11, 12. I'm not gonna have a lot of room for anything here, am I? I'm gonna need brick. I don't think I have enough room for brick. Good Lord. Need a gadget. I'm back in and out a couple times here. Where'd my gadget go? Okay. Down there and try to get some stuff running. Oh, one too far. Oop, that's loud. Latex is slow. I would agree 100% on that. All right, so I'm gonna use the same pipes for piping it out of here. That should be fine. I just need to have some room to maneuver. So let me see. I'm gonna need to be 2 above this, just to give myself the room I need. It'll work. If I do the right one. Room here. I have to do it double because I have to have the water. Still need to make sure I've got room to move around in there. Ran out. Okay, I thought that might happen. Back out we go. Builds your latex processor. Gotcha. I have to apologize. You'll have to tell me what a TFE is. I'm not used to the term. Oh, tree fluid extractors? For when some reason the extraction of the latex of the cables are not working correctly. I don't know. So, I mean, for myself, the physical ones, it makes the little dry rubber balls. Is that what you're having a hard time pulling out? I just throw an extraction cable on, it goes right into here and feeds it into my system. So from you're having a hard time getting your tree fluid to here. So then I would recommend making sure you're using the right pipe, a fluid and not an item. Lord knows I've done that a million times. It should pull it through automatically. So this is such a very basic setup, and it produces it relatively quickly. Give it some time to work, and you're in pretty good shape. Best of all, it needs minimal power. But other than that, again, without really being in there and seeing it, it's very hard to tell. All right. Which one I'm working in here. Does not look like we're going to get this advancement today. I give myself a wait. Gave myself not enough height to do it. You know what I was going to do. Maneuvering in here is never easy. Trying to use as much space as possible. Okay. I'm going to need power. I should have brought a chest to put all this stuff in. I didn't. Power goes down at the end. Left. This way. One, two, another one. H. Three for trying to get these lined up correct. Too much stuff. I should have brought a chest with me, and I didn't. Two, one, two. By 12. Okay. All right, Rexy, have a great night. How do you get lava in a smeltery? Bucket of lava? Like, are you wanting lava in the smeltery to pour it out? You just right-click on a drain. Same things you'd normally pour out of. You might have to take the faucet off it. I don't remember. But you just right-click on a drain. We'll put lava in the smeltery. That's not the block to run it, if you know what I'm talking about. Make sure I'm telling you the right stuff there. Get some of these things out of my inventory. And then that was stupid. All in a hole. Two, three. Okay, there's that. Hey, welcome back, Landon. Are you using a mineral log for that? Yes. Yeah, mineral logs seem to last a little longer there. Hang around with two. How do I get in? I gotta get one over there. So my pumps are all facing that way. Oh, don't tell me I put them wrong. Oh, crap, I did. Figures. Wow. Damn it. This moment of fail is brought to you by Onlydraven Gaming. Alright, so I needed them to go this way. Makes more sense. Right? Yes, that pours out some X. Okay, good. Fix this here real quick. Oh, I missed that. That side I don't need. Ah! Got a mustache hair tickling my nose. I'm gonna die. Mustache hair tickling nose. Some of you may have never had that experience. Some of you may never will. But man, irritation. I've lost a pump somewhere. Who got my pump? Who stole my pump? Got a brick. Got my pump. Criminals! Someone hath stolen Draven's pump. Blitz through, did it? Well, damn it. I've lost a pump. Right, there's a brick in there. No pump, no pump. I have to go make another pump. Damn it. Oh, wait a minute. All my pumps are down. What am I talking about? Oh, my God. Ugh. Tell Draven's being frantic. By the way, again, thank you all for coming and hanging with me today. I greatly appreciate it. If you're having a good time, it would be awesome if you would consider clicking that like button. Huge difference and really helps out the channel. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. I also stream over on Twitch 4 and 5 times a week. My channel over there is Onlydraven Gaming. All one word, no space, no underscore. If you've got a Twitch account, it would be awesome if you'd come give us a follow over there as well. Over there, I stream more non-Minecraft stuff. I keep the Minecraft stuff over here. But over there, I do things like right now I do 7 Days to Die every Saturday with a friend of mine. We do No Man's Sky. I've done a lot of Subnautica. I'm doing a Witcher 3 run through right now. So a lot of different types of games on that channel if you're into that kind of thing. All right, so there's all my pumps. Now I can fill them up with water. This works. That pump is going to block it. Damn it. Okay, well, this is just becoming more time consuming than I thought. I had to have the filter in there before I could put the water, or it'll start pulling the water out, and then I can't get it out of there. Let's see here. Only other people's mustaches. That's hilarious. But makes sense. Tickled me. Much like my mustache. Let's see. Ender Dragon in any mod is easy to fight. Yeah, the Ender, I mean, at the time, right? Especially in vanilla, there wasn't a lot of other things you could fight him with other than, like, you know, diamond gear. So it was a lot more limited, right? Nowadays, mod packs have made the Ender Dragon pretty obsolete. Not too tough to deal. But again, that's all right. But a lot of mod packs are replacing with something more challenging. Or something else to do completely. Here. Water. Okay. All the pumps are up and running, I should say. Now, electrolytic separator needs to be facing me. Okay. Important. Then I just got to build some power sources and start running a butt ton of cables. Let's see. How do you pour lava out of a smeltery? You have to put a bucket in a casting table and right-click on the faucet. There has to be at least 1,000 millibuckets worth of the fluid, enough to fill a bucket, or else it's just going to sit there and clog up your spot. But that would be the way. If you're pouring it out on something else. Like say you're making lava wood, and you put the regular piece of wood inside a casting basin, pour the lava over it. That looks good. Looks real good. I think I know I'm going to do that. I'm going to do power next. Power supplies in here. Make sure this thing's got juice for days. Oh, whoop. Not mean to do that. So yeah, I would just take out my my casting table, take out the whatever the hell this is. I'm forgetting what cask. Put a bucket in there, right click on it, it'll pour over the bucket. As long as there's enough to fill the bucket will then just become a bucket full of whatever was in your smeltery. Quick look, make sure nothing's melting down. Here to be. Temperature is going very, very high. No, it's going down. Nope, now it's going back up again. Much as I hate to do this. I'm gonna have to break this and keep it broken now. Oh, wait, I could do this. How do I slap it over on the test network? Maybe with no power, it'll calm down. There we go. Need to kill the power to it. That was the problem. How do you put lava in the smelter? That's what I was saying a moment ago. You have to put it in. Here. Take a bucket and click on a drain. And it'll put it inside. You gotta take the little faucet off first. And you right click with a bucket of a fluid and it'll put it in this drain hole. That's how it gets back in the smelter. And you slap that back on, you can pour it back out again. The bucket into one of your drains will pour it inside. It won't go into the controller. Alright, so I've got that cleared. We are going to need power. Not just any power. Real power. You are very welcome. I'm going to need all the cream. That'll do, pig. 4. I need 2 more. We're going to do 6. We're going to do 6 of these. I'm going to do so I'm going to literally put a row of 6 of these systems back to back. Cauldron. There's a bunch. Cable. There's a bunch. Need another cable. I know any other cables, we'll come back to that. You need torches. Of course I will. Need automated users. 28 already. Excellent. Cobblestone generator. This will take a minute. Don't know how much lava I have left in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more lava. Ah! Water's what I ran out of. Pooh. Alright, that's okay. I can do something with that. Bucket. Buckets in there. Buckets in there. All of them? That's all. Water bucket. Okay. I'm going to go back to cobble. Gives me some more for later. How many does that make? 6. That's what I wanted. Those. 6 of those. Alright. I have. Those are my 4 components with the cable and the torch. So that's everything I need for that. I'm going to need upgrades. Or in this situation, modifiers. All your modifiers. Ooh, I got a bunch ready. Is that enough? No. So we'll make some more. Hey, Smitty! What's up, buddy? Use a fluid storage tank and place it below a faucet. Click the faucet to drop the liquid in it. I'm not sure I'm following. That's probably my fault, not yours. Oh, that you're answering his question. Aha! Now I get it. Sorry. When did I start this series? Oh, this is episode 20, I think, isn't it? I believe, everybody. I believe I'm on episode 20, so a while. No, that's what we're working on today. We ran out of fuel. It's, no, I'm not making fuel fast enough to do everything I need, so I'm having to do more. Okay. So right now we're increasing our tritium fuel because we ran out. We had it up and running for a bit. We just ended up running out of fuel. Skygrid first, then if I enjoy, I might record myself doing it in a series. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. All right. I'm going to make this. I didn't bring a redstone cable. I knew I'd forget something. Damn it. All right, well, let me get these out of the way first. That. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I know what I did wrong. That is not how I was going to do that. Ah, spit cobblestone down. Okay. That's how I was going to do it. Probably don't have room for that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 6. Yes. All right, so I got to go back out and get a redstone torch. Why do I space out witch so much? Went the wrong way. This cobblestone, need a redstone torch. Really need to, you know what I need to do? I need to sink my spot up top so I can stop having to dance around. Right now we'll sink it over here. Cauldrons. Torches. Thermals. Oops, missed that one. That. Or. Ooh! I made the exact amount. Now I'm going to tell you, that was not at all by what I planned on doing. That was pure luck. What's the white thing on the floor? If you mean back at my regular base, that is an elevator block. Allows you to move up or down. I put an elevator block, another one up high. Jumping will take me up to it. Hitting space will bring me back down. It's a great way of getting between levels without having to fly around. Any cauldron that won't catch on fire. The lava will mess up a wood one, but you can use cobblestone, even if you want a cheap one. Any one will work that won't burn. That's the wrong cable. No, it's the right cable. I was right. I was right about being wrong. Oop. That's called an elevator block. It's made with an ender pearl in the middle surrounded by wool. You can use any color wool. You can make them anything you'd like, any color you'd like. So that's that. Two. And I don't really think I need to unmerge. Those can merge because the power is all going to the same place, so I'm not as worried about that. Although I may run some of the power downstairs to help as well. Only diamond? Yeah, that'll work. All right, so we've got these. I just have to turn them on. This might get loud. I have a muffler, but I may need a second one. One working? I didn't put enough in there. You are 100% correct. I did put the fluid cables the wrong way. Or I was chatting and reading chat and not paying attention. You are 100% correct. That was my bad. Good catch. Thank you, Smitty. Is the block only in Skyfactory 4 elevator block? I don't think so. I mean, it's not in every pack, I'm sure. Elevator block is, it's a specific mod. The elevator mod. So, rod of elevation. So, yeah, it would have to have the elevator mod in the pack for it to work. Thank you for the catch there, Smitty. I was about to be wondering why my world was confused. That's why I like being on here with you guys. You help me fix my mistakes before I have a chance to realize I've made mistakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now we should be able to get going. Probably not enough yet now. This will be loud for a minute. Bear with me. Why you no work? There it is. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I'm just going to silence the entire block. That way we don't have to worry about it. All right. So I've got that one running. Yes, that one's produced power. This one going. It'll be very quiet here. Absolutely quiet. Working. One thing I like about the muffler block. Normally I only have to have one because I'm not doing this as much. As many of these. But with this many running in here, this will be 9 in one block. That's probably the most I've ever put in a compact machine before. Houses. So we may not get that reactor up and running today. I'm gonna try. We've still got an hour and a half. If I can get the fluid producing faster than it's pulling it out, we're groovy. And that's what I'm working on now. Trying to double the output. But even the output downstairs is struggling from lack of power. So with this, I'm hoping that I can send a little bit of that power downstairs as well. And to be honest with you, if we look up top, I got room to do a whole nother set of them. That's a horrendous... I stumbled all over that. A horrendous amount of power to have to need, but is what it is, right? Working? Not yet. Or the last of these. So I don't have to... Now you're working. All right. Everything's producing power now. So I've got 6 up and running on this second level. Now we just have to start connecting all the cables to this stuff. Oh, right. I'm also going to need a butt ton of upgrades for this thing. We'll worry about that. Exit. So I'm over here munching. I'm hungry today. Had Applebee's for dinner. Again, they have this bacon club sandwich that's just to die for. Oh, hang on to that. Get all the cables. 876. Don't think that's enough. More. Be good. Right? Yes. That should be good. Filters going. I still have to do all the upgrades. A horrendous amount. I'm going to get these up and running, then I'll come back and do upgrades. Let's see. What will I do with the reactor? The big boss? If we can get this guy up and running, then that will provide power forever. After that, we'll see if we can get done the achievement that was broken up till now. I don't know if it still is. We're going to give it a try. Only 2 achievements I've never got, but one of them has been broken, which is why I haven't been able to do one of them. So. All right. How do I have power running? Got power running on the floor on the back side. Power runs here. trying to mirror what I have as much as possible, just because it makes it easier to troubleshoot later if I don't have to look up two completely different systems I've built. Okay. I do believe I looped the side just to try to help provide it more power to the ends. 2, 3, 4. You're going to come over. Need to connect all those first of all. That's where I'm going to run some downstairs as well. If this provides enough power to run it downstairs, I'll be good. And I'm not too worried about these ones merging. We're all going to the same place anyway. Ooh, glad I made more. Let's see. Right, let's see. Liz says, thanks for the moment. Put in 4 more in plastic. Oh, gotcha. Luckily, I don't find I end up using a whole lot of plastic. Early on, you need it for a few things, but I get it up and running and leave it alone. Usually by the time I need it, there's a fair amount in there. All right. Everything's got power, but no power. Oh, that's right, because it's not working yet. Why is it not working? They are full of power. Oh, it may not have kicked in because there's not enough for it to run an actual bucket yet. It's going very slowly. Okay. Avoiding the cyclic auto users with power. Avoiding the cyclic auto users with the power cable. Yeah, all the power cables are hooked up. Everything's running. These are all... Oh, God, these machines. Oh, my God. Oh, good Lord. Thank you, Landon. You know, I am making all the fail today, aren't I? That's awesome. I'm an idiot. Oh, my goodness, that tickles me that I made that mistake. That is so funny. It's still super slow, but that's okay. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Making laser drill farm, and I'm burning through plastic like it's early. Oh, yeah, making... Okay. Yeah, that could do it. If you're making the big farm, I could see that. All right. Hey, Bonix fan. Good day. Good day, good day. All right. So fluid is coming out. One side out the left, one side out the right. Oh, right. I forgot I got to configure this whole damn thing. Oh, I'm glad I thought about that now. This one here is going to output on the left. This one here is going to output on the right. This one here, void. That's a mistake we made last time. All right, I got to do all these. I forgot about that. Glad I remembered it now. Left, right, void, because it makes a third thing, and then it clogs up all my wires, and I had to build them 3 times. Left, right. Okay. So much to think of. Yeah, there's, again, you know, like this, what I'm doing right now, I learned by doing it wrong the first time, right? When I first built the downstairs area, I did not realize that this settings were like this. And so all of the fluids were coming out the wrong side and clogging up all my pipes, and I couldn't get them to where I needed them to be. I'm going to have to keep breaking my pipes to get it to work. So doing it ahead of time will definitely save me a headache later. And then the third product it makes I just don't need, so we can get rid of that, get it out of the way. I'm just glad that there's options to do all this. All machines work that well. I don't have to use the side config. Oops. On nuclear craft stuff as often. Usually it's just one or the other, you know? This is one of the few situations where I actually had to mess with it. Right, that one. That one. Oop, that's the wrong one. That's the right one. Okay, last one. And I have to get all the upgrades still, and I'm gonna run up all the fluid pipes first, so it's producing, but producing really slow. And then I'm going to worry about the upgrades. I don't think you messed up the second one you did on the right side. Looks like you put them both in the left. Ah, okay. Take a quick glance here. Check to be sure. Left, right. Okay, that's good. Second one I did on the right. Left, right. Check each one, right? It only takes a second. Left, right. Okay. Never hurts to make sure, you know, double check your work, right? Oh, look at this one. Didn't do it at all. Interesting. Missed a complete one. Again, good that I'm going back through this. Excellent. Thanks for the reminder. I appreciate that. Left, right, void. Okay. Left, right. Okay. Left, right, void. Oops. Right. Okay, that was good. Ah, there it is. Left, left. Ah, well done. That's 2 mistakes we found. So you're pointing out the one error I made allowed me to find 2. There's a third one. See? Check your work, kids. My teachers want to see how you did it, I guess. That's just irritating. Left, right. Oh, I clicked on. One last one here. All right. Left, right, left, right, left. All right, those are all good. Got power. Now we have to do the fluids. The aqua. I do not have enough of these. I will have to make more. Not have enough. Okay, over here. Tap. All right. I went down on that one. This is going to be a. One of these is going to have to funnel down to the right. Come down. I think it might be better to run them underneath to the other ones that are top can run. The left has to go underneath. That's not what I wanted it to do. That's okay. We can fix it. There it is. Right? Well, aha! Gonna get this going. Oh, that's not good. I just need this to not connect to pumps. Nope. Run these all the way across, then I'll connect the others. Right. Oh. Well, I'm not gonna. Guess I'm gonna have to run. I mean, hard to get down. Let's see here. Draven, I think we covered that. It's painful to go. Yes, it is. Can GPS trackers go through dimensions? They cannot. To my understanding, I've never been able to do that. No, because the coordinates, each zone, if you will, each world has the same coordinates. Technically, you could go to 1,000 by 1,000, 1,000 by 10 by 1,000, whatever. That exists in both areas, so technically there's more than one. I'm going to try to send it to the one on the plane that it's on. In theory. So here's the rough spot. Now stop that. About to hurt myself. I hurt myself today. That's right. All right. Let's see here. Reactor in the overworld. Now, I've been told that, I can't say this for sure because I've not tried, but I've been told that Flux goes across dimensions. Never had the opportunity to try it. I couldn't tell you for sure. That might be, might be what you're looking to try. One there. Right. Okay. Yeah, I've talked about this a couple times recently, but I'm going to talk about it again because it's just something that I find very funny about myself. I will mock myself before I'll mock somebody else. And I have so much to work with. But TikTok, right? TikTok came out for a couple years, and I kept telling everybody, I'm like, I don't understand TikTok. It's not that I don't understand how it works. Let me clarify that. I'm not an idiot. I mean, I don't understand why it's entertaining. There's nothing funny on TikTok. TikTok is not entertaining in any way. Now, I spend an hour or two a day on TikTok. Very often. I'm on TikTok more than I'm anywhere else when it comes to social medias. And I guess it just took a while for the algorithm to find out what it was that I liked so it could start putting that stuff in front of me, right? It just took me a while to realize that's how it had to work. I'm gonna try and make it in the... All right, no problem, Big Mac. Have yourself a great one, bud. Catch you later. Hope life is wonderful for you. And generator mob killer. The end is basically infinite intervals. Now that's not a bad plan right there either. Not. Singe this. Okay, singed all the way down. Singed all the way down. Okay. Then I need to run one more down here that I had forgotten. All right. Each one is pulling that fluid out. Iridium is sitting there. There's none there because it's being voided. Everything seems to have power. Of course, I haven't put any of the upgrades in yet, so we'll see how that works. Now I just got to do the other side. Now, the other side is going to be actually a little bit easier. Run it straight down. Same thing, and this one I'm just literally straight up going to bring it up and over and around. So we'll need to do... Whoops! Sure, nothing here gets snagged there. Whoop. Here's where I'm going to need some more of these. I'm going to need some more fluid cables in a minute. Get started anyways. You I've got. It's on the outside, so I don't have to singe any of these. So here's where in this situation, come up and over, down. Oops, didn't singe it over there. Okay. That's a problem. Oh man, I hope that didn't put something in the wrong spot. Not connected now, are they? Let's test to see if that. So obviously I'm going to need a way to get down. So this is not working. Give me a space. Okay. Let's see. Deuterium. Nothing. Tritium. Nothing. Good. Nothing clogging in the pipe there. All right. So now it's just a matter of getting some more cables. We'll get those, and we'll get our first upgrades as well. Laser farm about half done on the other 3 walls. Nice. Excellent. So much work to do. Whoop. May need those. We're going to need those. All right, I need more of these guys. Missing something. Am I missing that? Okay. What? What? What am I missing? There we are. Each. Wouldn't need that many, but, you know, better safe than sorry. I used a bunch of power ones, so we'll stack of them. Well, then I'm going to need another stack of fluid. Oh, that should be good. Cable, I've got enough. How do I keep the colored laser lens in the laser drill base? Going to have to rewatch the tutorial. How do you keep it in there? Are you saying... I want to make sure I'm following. The issue you're having is that it's being pulled out by the extraction cable. I would blacklist that lens. But, you know what I mean? If you blacklist the lens in the item cable, it won't pull your lens out. It'll just pull everything else. If that's what you're asking. I'm wrong. I mean, because I know if I do, I'll get to it. Oh, I understand, man. Understandable. I never thought it would hit me. But Lord, it did. All right, so we've got that. Oh, yeah, the upgrades. That's what we needed. Upgrades. We want to get the water flowing first. That's my priority. I have 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Bastards. What did I run out of? No! Damn it. Landon says, gotta log off now. Hey, yeah, sure thing. Tomorrow is my one day I don't stream, but then Wednesday, all day, I'll be over on Twitch on Onlydraven Gaming, all one word, no space, no underscore. In case you are bored and would like to swing by, I'm not sure what all I'll be doing that day. Maybe some Witcher 3, some No Man's Sky earlier in the day. From Manufactory. Like gold dust I needed. Upgrade. I made next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Now I need speed. $12. All right. Excellent. We had enough of those. Well, you can see the tritium's coming out. Because I have the other machine off, it's not being as much of a turd. Boy, I hope I can get into those. See what we got to do here. All right, so this is the upstairs, right? Yes. Go ahead and get these in first. Yay! That. Power first. I'm going to go across. By the time I come back, the next one should be ready. First. Close to it, anyway. First one. Is the Omni tool a good weapon? Don't think I've ever used... Oh, no. But the Omni tool is awesome for destroying blocks. Which is what I feel its real purpose is. It will tear through stuff. At a distance. If you're looking for something that'll destroy blocks, the Omni tool is the way to go. It does not play around. All right, let's see. Power for you. You. Oh, we're just going to go around and do all the powers. Then I'll come back and do this. You. Whoops. Fighting a dragon? I usually use the phaser rifle, to be honest. Good weapon. If you've got it souped up a little bit, even better. If you're an android anyways, then you're recharging it yourself out of your own power source. It has a good range on it, and I don't have to move around as much. I can just shoot them from wherever I am. I have to chase them around the map. Okay, that. Other ones. Speed. Got your own tube fairly early in the game since Android dropped it. Nice. Is the implied energetic storage better than simple storage? No. In my opinion, it is not. But you should still make both eventually. You know, to see which one you like the best. So when I click on it with this, it does not put it in. It just... Make sure I don't have speed in there yet. I don't. I'm going to right-click with this. It just took me into the menu. If I shift right-click... Oh, there we go. But hang on, let me check something. Oh, that did go faster. Sweet. Good call. Oh, shoot. I got left 3. Cool. Ooh. Land, dang it. What? I grabbed the pump. That was unexpected. Hold on a minute. I haven't grabbed the pump. Oh no, how am I going to set that back down? Okay. Whoops. Gotta be careful. Get click happy there. Okay. That's providing water. Now I need the upgrades for these. But first, let's go ahead and finish getting everything pulled out. So this side, fortunately, all I have to do is connect these because I've already got everything sizzled off. Oops. Okay. Here I've got everything singed off already. Nice. I prefer simple storage. It's a question I get asked very, very often, almost at least once a stream. And that's not bad. I'm not saying you shouldn't. It's a very important question. Storage can really determine how you're going to be playing your game. For my money, 9 times out of 10, simple storage is faster, cheaper, and you can get it a lot earlier. But I always recommend building both at some point so you can find out which one you like the best. My opinion is purely opinion, not fact. All right, so we need to get some stuff up here, right? So we need to get those going. I've got power for days. If I start sharing, I'm going to get the thing in to see how well it's going, right? Is it possible to connect AE storage to simple storage? Yes and no. You can connect it to the filing cabinets. AE storage will connect to the filing cabinets and have simple storage connected to them as well. I've done that. Or I've had both an AE and a simple storage connected to the same filing cabinet, so they both access the same inventory. But you can't connect the two interfaces together, only that storage medium. I'm pretty happy with that. Actually went pretty quick. All I need now are the final upgrades. The final upgrades, bing, bing, ding. Gummy Lifesavers. My current favorite candy. I just like gummy candy. Notazinga has popped in. Said your guides are awesome and it's helped me a lot. Thank you for that. You're going to start a new survival series for YouTube with mods. Survival series? Interesting. There is one I was going to be playing through that's like a dungeon, like something Dungeons and Dragons or Dragons and Rogues. It's a D&D based kind of thing where you have a level mod pack. I am probably going to dabble with that here in the near future after I finish with the Skyfactory 4 run. Recommended by a member of our community. Can never remember the name. I've got it saved. I don't, let me take a look. I'm going to be mad at myself. I don't remember. Kingdoms and Knights? Was that the one? It was Kingdoms and Knights. I think it's Kingdoms and Knights. Medieval style survival where you can create your own nations and kingdoms. I think that's the one. I'm going to take a look at. Upgrades. Beats. Now I need so many. How many have I got? 571 and 130. Well, that's not going to be enough. Oh, I needed those. I got one. I got two. Okay. This will be a problem. 3, 4, 5, 6. I run out of gold plates. Oh, okay, thank you. That I can work with. Dun, 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 dun. 6, 7. Okay. I have a chest and use wireless to transfer my symbol storage output to the rest. Gotcha. So yeah, that one's after that. We've got that. Some people have wanted me to get back into Crazy Craft. I had just begun to dabble in that when Skyfactory 1 had been released. So I did not get a chance to really do much with Crazy Craft or Insane Craft. Something to do with mental insane. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8. Not bad. 9. 7. Ran out of plates. I was wrong. 1 more. 12. All right. Now, that may be too much speed. I may have too much speed going on. It's like Sonic. I might be going way too fast. We'll find out once I get inside. I wish I put myself in an area I can move around. Power. Speed. I may have to go back and remove some of the speed. Power did become an issue. If this power holds up, the 6 is enough to run all this. I may add a couple more downstairs. Because that downstairs is struggling with power. I mean, I've got literally twice as many up here as I did down there. So, what am I doing? That one. Did I make extra? No, I had to have missed one. Oh, there it is. I was going to say. Yeah. Oh, it seems like it's... Can compact machines be dyed? No, they cannot, that I'm understanding. Well, you know, I've never tried, so... What in the hell is that doing? Void excess. No, I want... Oh, I have them all set to void excess. That's not good. I need void all. Well, this will be a minute. Oxygen. Oh, no, I did it again. Oh, I've got to rip out half of these damn pipes. Oh, that's such a frustration. So I didn't put void all. That sucks. All right, hang on. Raven made mistakes. Hold on a minute before I make it any worse. Whoops. That blows. All these pipes are corrupted, and I don't know how far in. Ugh, I was about to be done, too. I was so close to being done. Dang it. Thought I put them on all on void, and instead I put it in void excess. Crap. I even pointed out the last time I forgot to do it completely. This time I remembered it and just did it wrong. It looks like it's struggling a little bit on this far side. Still running. Let's see here. The worst power setup ever. 3 solar panels. Yeah, that I would get others. Yeah, geothermal definitely will help you with a lot of that. Man, that is so frustrating. I've got to break all of this stuff. It's oxygen in the pipe, which means the tritium can't get in. You know why that's up there? Oxygen, tritium, oxygen, tritium, oxygen, tritium. Now this side, oxygen again. Oxygen again. Oh. Got to bust all these blue pipes. I don't know how much all the way down there might be corrupted. Yep, there's oxygen in here too. Ew. Well, at least, I mean, this isn't, I have to go back out. Oh, I got my redstone torch after all. Good. Get rid of that. We'll have to, this shouldn't take too long. It's still a frustration when you're like, I've been making several mistakes in this run. I feel like I'm rushing, and that's probably my fault. In that cable. Oxygen. I saw another one with oxygen. Probably got oxygen down here too. Yep, there's some more. Where'd it go? Working. It's not getting any. When I break this, the oxygen that's in it gets wasted. Just there's oxygen down the pipe, and I'm trying to figure out what's 3,000, 2,000, and 1,000. Finally cleared. I get the tank clear. Once it's clear, then it won't give me oxygen anymore because tritium should start going back up again. What are these fluids for? This is producing 2 fluids that I need to run a nuclear craft fusion reactor. I could, but then I'd have to run pipes off of every one of these things to run to that other black hole tank. There's already so many pipes in here, I don't have a lot of room to maneuver. All right, tritium's going back up. I've got that one clear. Give a minute. There's no oxygen in here. VN, that's the one that I'm working on right now. It is also the only achievement that's doable that I know of that I've never got. I say it is by far the hardest one to get done. That's what I've tried it many times and failed even more. And that's what this is for. This is providing the fuel for that. We fired one up today. That's what we tried to get done today. But I just wasn't producing enough fuel to get that done. So I had to redo that. All right, let's see. This one, singe that. Messing that up at all. Okay. Try this again. Should not get any oxygen in there. Should all be tritium. Whoops. Stop that. Stop doing whatever I'm doing, Driven. Not where that goes. All right, so that should all be pulling tritium. I'm going to drop one down here. Singe it. Tritium goes to the bottom one. Oxygen? You bastard. My black hole has become corrupted. Oxygen. Dang it. Need another black hole tank. Hold on a minute. We're going back up. Is there any way we can do that achievement without nuclear craft? No. I mean, it specifically says get a nuclear craft reactor to make that much power. So it says build a nuclear craft fusion reactor that produces at least blah, 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 blah per tick. So it has to be in that kind of reactor. Starting to get a little bit of lag because I've gone in and out of compact machines so much. So I may have to log out, log in real quick. I'm going to do that right now. Bear with me just a second. Clears it out. Another issue is SkyGrid. Those of you interested in trying SkyGrid. Because it has to make that giant grid every single time. And has to provide it all. Every time you go inside and outside of compact machines, having to reload all that. It does build up the lag. I said my computer doesn't lag on just about anything that I play. This is something that messes. Is oxygen a side product? That's correct. So I'm turning heavy water into the 2 fuels that I need. But what it produces is 3 fuels. The other one being oxygen, which I don't need. And my problem is I didn't do it correctly. So I will need another black hole tank. On the safe side, I'll 2 of them. What am I out of? What are you saying I'm out of? How dare you? Oh, buckets. Well, that makes sense. I use them all for water. Bring a spare one just in case. Where that was there for a minute. These should be okay, right? Oxygen. Ah, see, look. Even got oxygen out here. Like it's ruining my day. Oxygen is a turd. One thing I can't stand, it's oxygen. What a weird thing to say, right? See, it's doing it right here, too. Which means oxygen somehow made it into the bottom tank, too. That's a problem. I did need 2, then. Now, how does it still have oxygen? Oh, it means there's a lot of oxygen. We'll be here just a minute. Good. Is it empty now? Nope, more oxygen. That means there's a black hole tank in here with oxygen in it. Yeah, oxygen sucks. Screw breathing. Harvest wood. Oxygen. Yep. Oxygen in it. Now there's deuterium ready to go out. Okay. Confusing. Very confusing. Pop that off of here. All right. Now this may not work. We'll find out. Boop. Deuterium. All right. Deuterium is what I needed. Boop. That should be good. Now this should be oxygen. I mean, not oxygen. It should be tritium. Tritium. Okay. Okay. Now that I've busted that, the outside should be good. Let's take a quick look here. Make sure the outside's working before I go in there and keep messing with the inside. Deuterium, deuterium, tritium. Hmm? 220. Oxygen. Okay. Still getting oxygen somehow. That's what I'm trying to... Ah, that was tritium. Aha, ha, 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 ha. Yes. See if it goes up again. Yes, okay. Outside is fixed. I know, man. Who dared invent oxygen? So inconvenient. See? Look at this tank's oxygen again. Ah, oh, son of a bitch. That's infuriating me. Somehow the system is still getting oxygen. I don't know how. Nothing's even connected. It had to be in the pipes. It had to still be in these pipes. Okay. So be it. Play this game. Gonna need another black hole tank, but... Gonna need another black hole tank. Wasting so many black hole tanks. How much fuel do you think we need to get the achievement? Well, I went through a couple 100,000 of it today very, very quickly. So I'm assuming a lot. We weren't even close. Like, we had the reactor up and running, but it has to build up to the temperature and build up to the the RF it produces builds up slowly over time. So I have to keep it running for a while. I don't think we'll get it today. It's probably going to be next weekend again, which I apologize for that. I really did want to try to get it up and go. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oxygen again. I am mad enough to punch babies. Alright, so be it. Rocko tank tritium. I have eliminated every pipe that could have oxygen in it at this point. Except for that thing. Just be on the safe side. Rid of everything. That is tritium. Okay. Now I need to run the pipes back. Should be producing tritium. Oh, look at that little sneaky guy in there. Yeah, the oxygen, once it gets in there, does not like to get out. Hello, Lively Sin. Good day. Best kind of file to make for a filing cabinet. Sure ain't how to answer that question. Just regular files are the only things that I use. Shouldn't be anything in here. Gotta make sure none of this connects. Fine, because everything over here is going to come down from up top. All good, that's all good. I have nothing connected to the deuterium. Why are these machines not pulling deuterium out? Oh, there it is. In there. Just wasn't seeing it. Okay. Hello, ProSpace. Good day. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's see if I put that here. That. This is working. Ooh, we got a pop-up. Let me see. Hey, well, thank you very much, Lively Sin. That was awfully nice of you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You didn't have to, but thank you for your support. Awfully nice of you. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you for being today's donator. Tritium. All right, so we've got that fixed. The bottom ones are working. I just have to get the rest of these all up and going. Ooh, yeah. Okay. No oxygen in here. Checking for things now. I'm having to look ahead of time. Good. Good, right? Okay. Addicted to Mechanism. Mechanism is a good mod. I like a lot of the machines in it are very handy. Mechanism is a good mod. Mechanism is just really good for working with other mods. You know what I mean? It produces so much stuff that's just so helpful everywhere else. Tritium. No tritium. Something is wrong. Deuterium comes out the lift. Tritium comes out the right. Deuterium. Okay. Tritium. So up is tritium. Oh, okay. Never mind. I have messed. Can't be right either, is it? Hold on. I've ruined everything again. Tritium goes up, not down. It is a very good combo mod. I agree 100%. Now I've clogged the pipes with tritium. Let me down, damn it. Tritium. That's what I thought. Now I clogged them with tritium. Tritium. So eager to get this done that I'm messing it up. All right. This table goes there. That's correct. Down is supposed to be, this is the one that goes up. We're going to do this one a little bit different. I'm going to put it somewhere else. How do you use filing folders? You put them inside of a filing cabinet. Oh, I'm sorry. You'll set a file in a crafting table and then put an item in there with it. That will merge them and to make that type of file. And once you put that in a filing cabinet, that type of item should go into that file moving forward. There are many items that are not compatible with those. Things like helmets and such that have had durability lost. I don't think any of the mechanism machines will go in there, which is maybe the one downside of mechanism. This is pulling tritium. Yes, tritium goes to the top one. Yes, tritium is increasing. I believe. Anything gotta love. Okay, here, tritium. Yes. It's tritiumish. Yes. You're racing me? You will probably win at the rate of mistakes that I'm making today. All right. Well, items out of the folder. Well, if you have it connected to a storage system like Simple Storage or even AE, you then can access those things through the crafting table UI of the Simple Storage. Or you can, depending on what it is, you can use it. If you have a block file cobblestone, right-clicking with the file in your hand will just drop cobblestone, almost like you're building with it. I usually use it with Simple Storage so I can just pull it out of the menu. And it's what I would recommend. All right. Not what I meant to do. All right. Deuterium is all set up now. All I have to do is singe this side. I mean, tritium, sorry. The tritium side. Mixing things up. Tritium is honestly the most important one. That's the fuel I'm running the least on. Not that way. That's singed. That's singed. Okay, so those all three are going up. All I have to do is bring it down. Should be here, here. There's my tritium connection. Then deuterium, I'm going to run on this side. Input machine mechanism. I do it as well. Yeah, it works real well together. I only have one deep mob simulator making pink slime. You have a very good chance. Oh. Gotcha. All right. Get this set right now. These. That's there. Up on here. Again. Have to singe these so they don't connect it in any way. Ones, yes. You. Singed again. You. Stop that. Stop that. Stop being yellow. Yep. This one is going to come all the way down over here. So I have to singe that as well. We're cautious here. Hop over there. Hopping. Oh no. Need more of these. am going to need more of these. Huh. How did I use more than I had before? That doesn't make sense. I've got. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough. All right, that's all right. We'll get the ones we've done here. Yes, I have played. I streamed a Stone Block 2 series a while back, probably early last year. Put a few tutorials out about it. Some of the real basic stuff people were asking. So that was kind of fun. I enjoyed Stone Block 2. Never played the first one, though. Those. I'm going to need one on each side. Not going to have enough cables, so I'm going to have to go some more. Let's see. I played quite a few different packs, but I keep coming back to Skyfactory 4 because it's my favorite. So much to do with it. All right. Gonna need, I guess I can connect 2 I've got. You. How are we doing for? I can't really tell because I don't have everything up and running yet. Okay. Yeah, I've got a playthrough of that. I did pretty much everything you could do with it. The thing with Stone Block 2 and Skyfactory 4, they share a lot of similar mods and components. So it's very easy to get into one and say, oh, I've already done this a bunch in the other pack. And that was the issue that I'd run into, is I played so much Skyfactory 4 that a lot of the stuff in Stone Block 2 I'd already done. Whereas, again, people who play Stone Block 2 first have the same kind of feeling very often from Skyfactory 4. They're like, oh, I've already done this, or from Stone Block. I've already done this in Stone Block. So which one you like more, a lot of the times, determines on which one you played first, at least in my experience and the people I've talked to about it. Both of them are great mods, though. Both have some different things to offer. I just wish it offered some better storage systems. Okay, let's see. Left running down, left running down, left running down. Right. Yep, right, yep, right. Power system. Fully drained. Definitely lava's staying full, which is a good sign. Power is still a struggle. But not horribly. It's still staying enough that it's running okay. Some of the ones that are furthest away from the... Okay, let's see what's next in here. What are the beginning mod pack you recommend? I like Skyfactory. Skyfactory is a great one to get started. Skyfactory 3 was my first mod pack. And I've been playing it for a little while before Skyfactory 4 came out. And then as soon as it came out, in the first couple of days, I was all over that. All right, this is up and running. Let's make sure that some fluids are actually showing up down here. Tritium is increasing. Deuterium is increasing. Deuterium, tritium. Let's go see if this is working. What's the next question? How do I use the simple storage bin? Shift right click it on this block. The storage network master. That will sync it to the system. So do it like this. Sync. Or maybe just right click. Shift right click or right click. And then once you get all those little thingies pop up on the left like that, you'll know it's connected. Oh, right. I go downstairs and make sure I've got to connect these. I never did connect these. Oops, I had cables and everything. That would have been silly, huh? Making it all, not putting it in here. Make sure nothing melted down. Everything looks all right. It's still cooling down. I believe you have to cool it all the way down before you can fire it up again. I don't even remember for sure. There's something about that. All right. So I feel like I'm going to need to let that fuel stack up before we try it again. So, wow. I'm going to take a minute. While that's working, while it's working on that, we do have a little something else we could do that I hadn't thought of earlier, but we'll give it a shot. Let me throw some nickel in the system real quick. Yeah, refined storage is a great storage system. I like it a lot. It offers the best of both worlds. If I remember correctly, there was no cyclic in Skyfactory 3. Cyclic in Skyfactory 3 would have been nice. Some of the importer-exporter stuff wasn't as friendly to you. Right now, I'm just clicking a whole bunch. If you right-click in your crafting menu, normally, like in the storage system, it'll stop once you hit your maximum. But if you're using a remote, it throws it on the ground. That means I can just do this. And as I'm dropping everything inside, I'm just picking up more off the ground. An easy way to load a lot of stuff in at one time. I always feel bad when I don't have this running something. There we go. That'll run nickel for a while. All right, so the other advancement I've never got because it was broken was this one. And I'm not sure you can even make all these things. But let's see how many we can make, right? So I think I've got time. I have no time wood. Tree of time sapling. So I don't have a tree of time. You're gonna have to go get one of those. That's in the Twilight Forest. What else have we got here? Canopy. Let's see if we've got canopy. I could have sworn I had canopy set. Best energy. I use this upgradable geothermal generator on an infinite lava loop. Is self-sustaining. If you put 4 stacks of the speed modifiers inside, it'll produce a very large amount of power. And then if it does get to the point where that's not running enough, you can just make another one. Yeah, I've got a bunch of them down here. I don't need that many, but that was for something extra I was doing. It's very easy to make. You can make it relatively early game. And that's the one that I recommend. I do have a tutorial about that. It's doing that not posting a link thing again. You bastards. All right, give me a minute. Make me type this one out again. Frustrating, because I see it in chat. It's just not popping up as a link. / / Oh, didn't do that last one. Still not putting up as a link. Dang it. If you do a search for how to create geothermal power on YouTube, you'll find my tutorial on that. For some reason, YouTube today is not letting me post. That time it worked. There you go. That's the 5th one. Daniel says, hey, what's up, buddy? Hope you're good. As far as a mob farm, can you not make scorched earth or cursed earth? Not in Skyfactory 4. Wasteland earth and rammed earth are the only earths feasible in Skyfactory 4, though that mod is not in number 4. Hey, no problem, Smitty. Have a good one, bud. Enjoy your evening. I know it's a school night. We got about 30 minutes left, so a little bit of time to go here. All right, so I can't make canopy. Which frickin' tree do I have? I know I got some of them. Time, mangrove. Let's try mangrove. Do I have the mangrove sapling? I do have mangrove. Okay, well, we can make some mangrove stuff. All right, let's see. I need mangrove planks. Those. Mangrove stick. Well, I guess I'll need more than stacker. All right, mangrove stairs. Mangrove slab. Mangrove button. I don't know if I'm supposed to make the trapdoor or not, but I'm going to try it. Mangrove fence. Mangrove gate. And a mangrove pressure plate. All right, let's see if that helps. Mangrove stairs. See, this is why this one I thought was broken. It says I have 15 of 94. So I just may not have got that yet. See, this mangrove button is still on that list, though. Right? You can see it right at the bottom left-hand corner. I made a mangrove button, but I didn't get credit for it. Or I did, and it's not taking them off of there. Let's see. Thorn leaves. Let's see if there's thorn in here. Do I have thorn? Not. Mangrove. Let me grab the sapling and the leaves, just in case that is a thing. Still at 15. Hard to know, right? Let's see. What else is in here? Canopy. Mine _ plate. Okay. How many different plates are there? Hopefully not too many. That helps if you can spell. Woo! There's a lot. Twilight oak, canopy pressure. Okay. Take that. Wood. Wood. Darkwood. Darkwood? No, I got darkwood, right? Yeah. Leaves, darkwood wood, darkwood sapling. Okay. Where's darkwood? Darkwood planks. Planks. Okay. Stairs. Maybe it's because I didn't pick them up. We'll check. Button. Trapdoors. This looks like I'm making regular trapdoors to me. This is why, to my understanding, this mod is broken. Or this achievement's broken. Because it's not making everything that I need here. Yep. 20 of 94. I'm getting a few credits. I am getting credits for some. So I got credits for 5 of the things I did there. 6. So it's hard to tell which one it is. Do you play 1.16? Don't believe I have yet. No. Believe I have. The worst part is, in this advancement, it's not taking them off of there, so it's hard to know which ones I still have left. I know I don't have a time sapling. I need to get a time sapling. Let's go on an adventure for a time sapling real quick. Since we're not going to get to do the reactor today. Oh, real quick. Hang on. Let me make sure I'm still gaining power and not losing it. 92.16. 92.17. All right. So I am at this point still producing power and not losing it. So that works. So we're going to go take a quick trip to the Twilight Forest. See if we can get ourselves some more saplings. Getting saplings, not hard. Takes a little bit of time. Oh, wow. I found one right off the bat. Excellent. So they added these trees. Also added mob spawner. Yeah. And this is a place you can get different saplings. Darkwood we already had. Sickly Twilight. I don't know if I had that one, so we'll take it. I don't need any of that other stuff. But every tree has got one of those little wooden balls in it somewhere. And inside of it will be we have a chance of getting saplings. Does White Forest have stuff mine generated with nothing? You may have... Oh, it should spawn with something. But they are distance apart. You have to be able... Usually I'd recommend not messing with it until you can fly. Ow. There. What we got in here? More sickly. Oh, little charm of life. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way, everybody. It's over now where I am, but still may be active where you are. If it is still active, I hope... Oh, I came from that direction. The other direction. Hope you have a good Valentine's. Wow, I can't believe how easy I am finding these things this time. Stop hitting me, stupid spiders. Give me stuff I don't want. What do we got in here? All right, mangrove. Hey, canopy. Those are some ones I think we needed, right? For those, I might as well hang on to these stuff, though. Add another simulation chamber. Getting this stuff. Like I said, I'm not going to get the reactor up today. I got the other thing done. The water, the fuel's up and done. I'm just waiting for it to build up at this point. How do you quick sort the chest? Press in on your scroll wheel. Will auto sort in most, again, not all, but in most. So it's there. Clicking on my mouse wheel will do that. Works on standard chests, your inventory. You can do it to the bar too, but this is separate from this. So if I auto sort up here like that, it doesn't do the bar. If you auto sort the bar, it only does the bar. Now, I don't know where the ball is in this one, so let's find it this way. Another reason why I like to use Supremium tools. Again, they're invulnerable. I have no food. I don't have to eat. So I can pretty much harvest an entire frickin' tree. I still didn't find it. Most trees have one. They don't always have. Not one in that one. There's not one in there. There's not one in there. So this tree did not have one. Okay. On to the next one. Quick glance, see if we can find that. Just so nice to work with talking about your problem. It is nice, yeah. That's why I say that's one reason I enjoy streaming. I get to sit and chat with people and talk about what I'm doing. Lord knows you guys have helped me snag 5 to 10 mistakes I've made today, right? Okay, boop. Looking for a wood ball. Yeah, I found them real easy on the first couple. I was toyed with, made me think I had a shot. Now it's not doing. Now I'm not finding him. That one's hollow, that one's hollow. If you keep moving, it'll keep going as well. You probably know that. But if you're vein mining, it only vein mine a certain range. So if you have a situation like mine where you've got a tool that doesn't break and you can fly, as long as you keep moving towards where the stuff is, it will keep on harvesting. Is that the ball I'm looking for? This tree also did not have one. Jerks, need a wooden ball. Your falling system for your trees hooked up. So was pretty happy. Excellent. Congratulations. It's always cool when you feel like you've got something done. Like I said, today we got the reactor up and running. And if I put all the coolers back, we know we've got enough cooling. What do we got in here? Canopy, darkwood. I've got 4 different saplings so far. Ooh, pumpkin pie. I'll take that. Nice when you can just see them right off the bat. And you don't have to main mine. Hollow. How did I just get a new chapter on? Okay. How solid or is that hollow? Oh, I haven't seen one of these popping around very much. Go ahead and grab one in case I want to do something with bees later. Haven't done anything with bees yet. Get some honey. I'm trying to put a junk loader Junk loader. Wow, I read that way wrong. No, I don't really use chunk loaders at all. Well, happy Valentine's to you as well, Davidson. Thank you so much. How difficult is the Android project? Actually, it's pretty easy. It really is. The hardest part is just getting some of the components. You want to make a charging station and a Android station before you become an Android, so that way you immediately have a way to charge yourself and keep your stuff going. No! I didn't get far enough away, and now I have a million leaves. All right. Okay. None in that tree either, huh? Okay. I don't think it's all trees. I don't think all trees have it. Yeah, it's not too hard. Making the pills pretty easy. It's easier to go that way than it is to try to get a mad scientist to spawn. And then, you know, as long as you got those components. What is going on inside this tree? What kind of crazy place is this? I'm supposed to have leaves in the tree. That's crazy talk. Canopy, darkwood again. Dang it. Really want a tree. I need a time sapling, and I haven't seen one. Need a time. These are also saplings I'll have to go back into the overworld and make files for. Get them. I knew there was still a couple trees I hadn't done. See one on this one. Oh. Test. Oh, look at all those leaves fall. All the leaves are brown, the leaves are... That's true. Chunk loaders weigh a lot on a system, and even though my system doesn't have much problems, I try not to add to it if I can help it. Especially when it comes to things that I don't really need that much. Love those little cicadas. All right, not having a lot of time with it, or a lot of success with a time sap. Let me in. Already broken it once. We got more canopy. Oh, more pumpkin pie. I'll take that. Axel? Yeah. The only enchantment, I don't think I have a lot on mine. I just have Silk Touch and Soulbound. Silk Touch being the important one. Okay, so the trees only grow around the hills and castles. They don't grow. Find more trees. Little wooden balls, and usually not more than 1 to 2 wooden balls in a tree. I'm gonna see a ball in this one. Although I think that some of these are too big. There's one. Ow! Turd! Got me. No! Paxel, no! Live in fear of accidentally throwing Paxels away. More canopy. Take your fireflies. Maybe we'll decorate with fireflies. Hey, Mr. Moog! How goes it, sir? How goes it, man? I haven't seen you in a little while. You doing alright? Trying to find a time sapling. Not being very successful. Here we are. I'm not even sure it's possible to get all these. Nah, put all the leaves in here again. Where's the chest? Ooh, what's that? Tree of Transformation. I don't know if I had that one, but I'll take it. That's 5 saplings we've got now. Is there a mod that can make you dupe enchanted books? There is not. But you can take magic items and take the enchantments off of them and make those into books. That's an easy way to do it, especially if you get a automated fishing system up. It pulls out a bunch of junk gear with enchantments on it. Or going to the Twilight Forest. Twilight Forest will drop enchanted gear like crazy. Then you just pull those off and put them in a book. Then you can put the book, use the book. That's where I got most of mine from. I was thinking Fortune Auto Smelt. Auto Smelt's not bad. What we got over here? I am not having luck with time sapling. I don't even know if I've got a sapling I haven't had yet. I'm also getting way too many of these monster spawn. I only needed a couple. They're all the same spawner. Middle of buying a house. Congrats! That's awesome, dude. It's awesome having a place and saying, hey, this is mine. I get it. We moved into this place. It felt like quite an achievement. Aha! There's one. Life needs achievements, man. I need to, like, buy a house and then have a thing pop up that says, achievement unlocked. Personal domicile. I didn't even get a sapling in this one. I got gypped. Gypped, I tell you. Robbed, really. That one. Here's one. We got in here? Canopy, Darkwood. So I'm getting a lot of the same ones every time, it looks like. I only got one of the transformation. That's pretty good. We're doing all right. Doing all right. Getting by, I guess you could say. Not too many things to complain about. Just, you know, the regular things to complain about. But now, overall, we are doing okay. Get through the day. Trying to think of anything cool that's happened lately. Things jumping out. the top of my head. Bibliocraft have something that can dub enchantments. Potentially. That's not in this pack. Ah, spider. And your little brother. What's in here? Ooh, what's this guy? Robust Twilight Oak. Okay. So I am getting some trees. I'm pretty sure I don't have all these. 1, 2, 3. We got 6 different saplings from the Nether so far today. Or the Twilight Forest. It's really not horrible. We didn't get the only one I knew I needed was time. I haven't found that one. Time. Why you done? A little Hootie and the Blowfish for you guys. I don't know how you like your Hootie, but I like mine with the Blowfish. Man, everybody likes their Hootie a different way. There's one. Oh, a whole horde in here for the horde. No trees. Robbed. We were gypped on this one. All right, we're going to try one more tree and then we'll head back. Get these set up. Direction I came from. One. What do we got? Just more canopy trees. Okay, but I will go ahead and take those pumpkin pies. Delicious pumpkin pie. Bloop. Back to the house. And again, if you're hanging out today, thank you for coming by and hanging with me. I appreciate it. I've had a great time. If you're having a good time, it would be cool if you'd consider clicking the like button. It definitely helps out the channel a whole lot just by doing something simple, and I would appreciate it. On top of that, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Then you can hang out with us all the time. I also stream over on Twitch 4 to 5 days a week. So if you've got a Twitch account, over there I'm Onlydraven Gaming. It's all one word, no space, no underscore. It would be groovy if you'd give us a follow over there. I'm actually almost at 500 followers on. I'm going to do like an extra long stream over there when that happens. I'm currently at 472. So that's pretty cool. All right. Let's see which saplings we have here. So canopy. But I have none of those, so that's good. Darkwood, that one I think we've already got. Already got that one, so that's not going to help. Sickly. Already had sickly. Mangrove, we already know we did that because we've made some mangrove stuff, so that's good. Robust. I do not have robust. Transformation. Ooh, I already had Tree of Transformation, I think. But I don't have any saplings. I guess they don't make saplings. Interesting. Is mending not on Supremium. Supremium is invulnerable. It never loses durability. I wouldn't waste the points on it. That's just going to make other stuff more expensive down the road. I'm going to have to go upstairs and check on that Tree of Transformation. Where are these at? Yep, Tree of Transformation. Huh. I guess that's a tree that doesn't produce saplings. How interesting. I love the leaves on it. So I have 2 that I've never used. Okay. That's pretty cool. Let's grab ourselves a bonsai real quick. We will get that started. Let's grab us some mulch. It's a couple chests. All right. This is just so I can make filters for. Uh-oh. The robust does not want to go into the mulch. Interesting. Wonder, it has to be dirt. Wonder if you can plant this one. Find out. We may not be able to plant this one. Interesting. You can't plant a robust. I don't know what to do with that. I'll have to look it up a little bit later. All right, well, we've got a sapling in there I can't do anything with, but that's all right. At least we got one. So that did get us one that we did not have. Fossil Draws says, just wanted to say thank you for all the tutorials. They've helped a lot. Well, you're very welcome. I'm glad that I could help. Thank you so much for coming by and saying so. It's very nice of you. And welcome to the community. We are happy to have you. Oh, okay. So it looks like prime resources. We got roots, wood, leaves, saplings, and sticks. All right, let's go ahead and make those 4. Roots, leaves, sapling, wood. Put that in. I think I have a couple empty ones still, did I not? Oh, okay. I have room for it, but I did not. How many bonsais up here? Okay. The bonsai. Soulbound on your remotes? My problem with remotes is I keep having a bad habit of putting them inside remotes. I'm putting them right inside the remotes I'm taking of. Not easy to do, but by God, if it's possible to fail, I will find a way. All right, there we go. So we got another sapling up and running. Let that run for a while. That mess. And we probably didn't get a whole lot of fuel building because I was in a different world, so still got a ways to go. I'm going to, all right, so we're going to have to do this fusion reactor next week. I'm going to plan to do it on Sunday, get it up and running. I'm going to do my best to run this all week as much as possible and build up fuel. Deuterium, we've got fuel for days. I'm not worried about that, but we need tritium. So I'm going to get in here. I may try to make this more efficient. Like right now, I'm going to add at least one more, if not 2 more power sources. Uh-oh, I see a Buffy. Hey, Buffy. Hi, sweetie. You gonna have some treats? Oh my goodness, your eyes are squeaky. Oh, you want some treats. Gesundheit. You have big sneezes? There you go. Those are for you. We'll do 2 more. I don't know if I can fit 2 more in there is the only problem. We'll see. Cauldron. User. I'm just going to take what I need. Torches. Those. Cobblestone generator. I need to sit down and make a whole stack of these. Crunchy kitty sitting next to me, crunching on treats. Oops, forgot to make. All right, that. 5 on your cables. Those. 2 of those. These. Bunch of cables. Storage remote is so useful. It is. Yeah, I use the crafting remote. The one that lets you craft the storage remote. The other one, which works in other universes and such, is cool, but I'd rather have the ability to craft. Inside, again, we got... Why is it not showing me anything? That's odd. Why can't I see anything in there? I probably got too much stuff against the wall. Sometimes if you put a bunch of stuff against the walls, it won't show you. Charm slot. If you go over here and you hit baubles, there's different spots for them here you can put charms. So speed charm, air charms, things like that. They can go in these slots and sometimes the other ones. Just like you put a shield. I use speed charms to go a little bit faster. You'd charge one of those. Other than that, all right. Speed charms are handy. Air charms, even more handy, especially early on. All right, so I can fit one in there and I can fit one in here. Okay, good. That's going to work then. There. I don't have room for 2 of them here. You. Oh, I didn't bring the upgrades. Poopitical. All right, that's all right. Cauldron. Torch. And food cable. I'll remember to do correctly this time. I can fit one more in here. Cobble. User. Cauldron. Torch. Thermal. Here. That up. Did I crank these up? Okay. Could have sworn I had. All right, so the only thing I'm missing is the upgrades, but we can at least get these things running a little bit. Oh, I forgot the fluid cable. Oh, poo, I didn't bring a redstone torch. Okay, I can't start one of these, but I can start the other one. Let's see. I'll have to play some No Man's Sky. Good choice, Yerbs. Have a good choice. I don't know if I told you this year. I finally found my fighter. I got it today, an S-class fighter that meets my criteria. So I'll show that off on Wednesday. Have a great night. The speed charm stacks. Oh, do they ever? Actually, what a great way to finish up the stream today. What a great way to finish up the stream. Bear with me just a moment. I'll finish building this later. Do it after the stream. Speed charm. That's how many I can make, what I run out of. Okay. Okay. Yes. Speed charms stack horrendously. And you can break your game with it. You got to be careful. But yes, speed charms are the boss. So yeah, I don't know if there's a maximum. If so, I haven't found it yet. But I'm literally, that's me touching my mouse, just tapping it. And I'm almost clearing my base. Hello, Dr. Lal. Good day. Oof. And Supreme Shears say they have a charm slot. Oh, that's a different charm. Give me just a minute. I'm sorry. Hang on. Gotta try to get to a machine. It's gonna be easy as fast as I am right now. Sideways a little easier. Oh no, it's not even. Yeah. Let's see. Can I take that apart? No, I cannot. Okay. I need a trash can. Whoa! Too fast. 3 is a comfortable speed for me. That's what I like to use. So when you're looking at Supremium gear, there are specific charms that can be added to those. So if you go to Mystical. Wow. Mystical. All right, so the charms are right here. They are. These are all the charms right here, these little round things. Some of them are for weapons, some of them for tools, some of them for armor. It should tell you when you scroll over it. Say this one here is make you immune to the wither ability. You put on a helmet, chest, legs, or boots. Okay? So to put that on, you have to have a very special table, crafting table, which is these. Tinkering tables. I recommend just go ahead and making the Supremium one. For any of the real good charms, you want the Supremium one. You then use do I need the earlier ones? I don't think I do. Do I have enough? I don't have enough to make one right now, and I don't have time with the end of the stream. But then with that, you have to put a specific recipe. The charm should tell you, but it's usually like 3 shards, a charm, so on and so forth. So you can do charms and enchantments if you'd like. I haven't bothered putting any charms in. As an android, all the anti-stuff doesn't affect me anyways. But you can make them stronger if you'd like. Death God, hello. Just wanted to thank you for all the tutorials. They've really helped me with the time I spend playing the mod. Well, you're very welcome. Thank you very much for coming by and saying so. I appreciate that. Definitely nice of you. It's always fun to meet new people. Thank you for coming by. That said, we are right at 1 a.m. my time, and I do have to work my heartbreaking, soul-crushing job tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and call this the end of today. Thanks again for coming. If you had a good time, please remember to click the like button. New here, be sure to subscribe. And if you've got a Twitch channel, give us a follow over on Onlydraven Gaming. That's all one word, no space, no underscore. I stream over on Twitch 4 and 5 times a week. And then I'm back here Sunday night and Monday night for Minecraft, Skyfactory. So next Sunday, we are going to get this damn reactor running. I'm going to build up fuel all week. I'm going to build up power all week. I'm going to have everything ready to go. We're going to slap this bejeebas out of it next Sunday. Get this damn achievement. Okay? All right. Yeah, kids, I'm not going to call that a night. You all have yourselves a wonderful evening and wonderful rest of your week. And if I don't see you, I will hopefully see you soon. Okay? Talk to you all later. Great day.